Boy. Hello and welcome to the Pen and Paper Pod. Alright, I can hear somebody playing us in the background, so just be careful, guys. Alright, anyways. Alright, welcome to the finale. We got one more, maybe two more sessions till the end of Season 3 of our show entitled Villains of Novera. I'm joined here by Trevor, Tanner, and Edwin playing Scree, the Kenku Rogue, Ashe, the Lich, Shadow Sorcerer, and Loin, the Druid, Barbarian, Minotaur. Gentlemen, how are you this week?
Fantastic.
Tindy, I believe that you actually came in a competition, and you did pretty good, correct?
Yeah, no, I did a Bandai Digimon tournament last weekend, and I tied for 69th place.
69th.
Like 240 something.
Genuinely something to be impressed by. Okay, and that sounded facetious, but it's more because I'm reading my notes and I'm so sorry. I'm very proud of you.
No, it's
I
cool.
want you to know
I
that.
should have done better. I was like one win away from getting like top 64, which would have gave me another prize.
All right.
I got 69. It's fine. Hey.
I'm not gonna not sigh at that. Previously on this season, our three villains banished to prison by the powers that be escaped and joined an order of villains trying to plunge the world back into chaos. Through their various adventures, they have recovered the items necessary to time travel and resurrect the demon King Bargoul, a villain who attempted to keep the eldritch forces of the universe from destroying Novera by any means necessary, and was thus branded a villain for his methods. Having acquired everything necessary, our villains must charge into the old stronghold of Darkfall, once the seat of the quote-unquote Axis races, now a stronghold of the Kingfisher Knights, the heroes who previously defeated Bargoul. Can our villains resurrect the Dark Lord and learn the secrets necessary to save the world? Gentlemen, are you ready to meet your fates?
Fine, save
Hell
the
yeah.
world.
Yeah, well, I think that's what you're gonna do for me. D&D Beyond! No, I'm not, it's not an ad for D&D Beyond. I'm listening to that D&D Beyond song. It's been great, but it's stuck in my head now. And now every time I say D&D, I say Beyond after the fact, which is really bad marketing on their, not good, I mean, it's good, but also, like, it's well made, but also terrible in the corporate I'm not gonna get into it. Okay, anyways. Alright. Skull Island, long a hideout for scum and villainy, is awash in activity. Orcs, kobolds, kinkus, trolls, durgar, bugbears, goblins, hobgoblins, cat people, hawk people, dog people, galore stand on the broad sandy beaches for as far as the eye can see and prepare for war. And also, let me just get the ocean sounds in there and turn off this chill music for this unchill monologue. Spears, swords, and axes are sharpened upon whetstones, creating a cloud of great sparks. Armor and shields are buffed and faced with lever to help with the harsh colds of the north. A single giant bays half a beach in the sparks from his grinding wheel, but others do not mind, as a sense of purpose has overtaken the once disparate forces of the demon army remnant knights, and the sight of the great creature sharpening a weapon bolsters their hearts. Vampires in great tents shadowed from the sun sleep in rows and rows of coffins during the long summer day. Cultists led by Rhea shower the beaches with rain, cooling everyone down as they practice lobbing fireballs into the surf. For the forces of dark, it has all led here. One last great chance to seize the destiny or be swallowed up by a hateful world. Their chances are slim, but they have hope, for they believe that they have one last ace to play in the form of a skyship and its crew. The vessel sits a distance away from the hubbub, no one wanting to disturb those who man it. Its captain and crew helped save a whole legion of orcs and the last of the frost giants. It helped lay waste to cities and entire civilizations, and above all else it has murdered not one but 3 Kingfisher Knights and helped dispose of a 4th. Proving that the demigod heroes of goodness and purity bleed. And so they sharpen weapons and train and have faith that Venom's assassins will return them their Dark Lord and the future with which they may live. You all stand in the sun. It's a hot day and 90 degrees and sunny. Kimberly set up a water elemental in the mainmast to mist the top deck, and the Shogoth is cooking at a barbecue grill, grilling fish marinated in lime juice, and he has a proper crab and lobster boil with corn and everything else going over several burners as a dozen kobolds run back and forth to keep the fires burning under the bubbling pots. Everyone has fresh chopped coconut in hand and is drinking merrily as Old Crow sits in his nest, which is just now known as Old Crow's Nest, obviously, and slices open several dozen coconuts at a time before tossing them down to the waiting crew members. You all stand on the deck.
I'm gonna lean over to Scree and just gonna say, at this point, like Ashe also kind of skulks. You know, it's like his back is a little hunched.
Yeah, he's dying because he's a lich.
He's gonna be like, it seems a little odd to be celebrating with coconut when most of these people might die, but it's damn good coconut.
Why is coconut a celebratory fruit?
You're on an island.
So? Coconut itself is not celebratory.
Well, have you had a coconut before, Timberloin?
Tenderloin cracks it, eats it.
So, are you just grabbing a coconut and cracking and eating it?
Yeah, I go for like the closest coconut nearby, and
Are you getting it from Old Crow, or are you just grabbing a raw coconut?
raw coconut. I guess it's
Yeah.
the closest coconut that I can grab.
Okay, yeah, it's a coconut.
All right, I crack it open.
You are continued to confuse why everybody is enjoying the Old Crow coconuts more so, though.
You guys just need to relax and enjoy life a little bit more. This is what it's all about. Look at how happy the coconut's making everything, buddy. You don't need to overthink it.
Fair point. Slurp.
Man, is it booze? Are they like drunk?
Obviously, it's booze. Oreg steps up with a coconut in hand. He's double fisting coconuts that seem to be overflowing. You don't think there's that much?
You don't think there's that much liquid in a coconut regularly.
I'm gonna look to Oreg and one for Ureg, I see. Rest in peace.
Yes. And he drains both coconuts, and then he makes himself a little coconut bra. He would have loved this, wouldn't he?
What happened to his body?
What's up?
What happened to his body?
He's in below in the hold.
I like kind of whisper over to Ashe. Could you do something about that?
No.
No, you're a lich.
Powers at B are a little, wonky at first.
He died nobly, fighting a evil mind flayer. And by evil, I mean a good mind flayer. Or maybe evil. I can't tell anymore. Just kind of lost the thread a bit in this campaign.
Well, good and evil are subjective.
Exactly. He was somebody we needed to kill, and we killed him and paid the price. That's what's important.
Warrior spirit
Sure.
and all.
Yeah. You guys want some of Old Crow's coconuts?
Yeah, I'll take some.
Sweet. Sweet. Here you go. Old Crow! And coconuts descend into his hands, and it's definitely he's a little drunk.
He's a little drunk, but you can see Old Crow is just tossing coconuts out. You don't even see Old Crow. You just see perfectly missile lobbed coconuts fly out, and he doesn't even look. He just holds up his hands, and Old Crow hits both hands with a coconut with sloshing liquid inside, and he passes them to you.
Damn.
So, what exactly is everyone celebrating again?
It's
We're all probably going to die.
Do the coconut
Right.
cocktails have little umbrellas in them?
It's like and sticking with the Kenku Japanese theme. They're little Shoryuken umbrellas. Yes.
Tendi takes a small tender sip.
Well, you don't have a Old Crow coconut, so you have some coconut juice, and it's good. It's fresh.
I take
But
the umbrella out of my coconut juice and put it in yours.
He didn't get one for me? Okay.
Well, because you split your own coconut, because you just desired to do that. I even asked you.
he walks his own path, Timberline.
It's cool. Scree gave me his little flag. It's fine.
Did you guys drink the coconuts?
Yeah.
It is a boozy coconut. It is good. You're not sure what
Nice.
liquor's in it, but it is both well hidden by the coconut juice, and also you are sure that if you have several. Actually, I don't think Ashe, you might be poison resistant. I don't think you can get drunk anymore, but it is
I'm immune to
delicious. Do
poison.
you have taste buds actually?
Sure.
Yeah, I think you still taste it. Still tastes great.
Do you have full sense of taste, or is it like a dull taste?
He hasn't started to rot yet. That's later on in Lichdom.
This is that good part.
Yeah, when he just has all the power and the skin still.
Are you gonna start moisturizing now? Like, what's your daily skincare gonna
that's
be
good.
like? Does it matter?
Well, for one, I have taken the Gentle Repose spell, which prevents decaying for a certain number of time.
Okay. And can you get drunk?
No. But I can enjoy the merriment.
Right, merriment. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Stare off into the distance. I stare towards the smoldering crater, just because I assume there's a smoldering crater somewhere.
Not within eye line. So actually, yeah, no, yeah, we just I think we established that last
Because
episode.
you saw it from the ship.
You don't see the smoldering crater. I mean, you saw a mushroom cloud, so I assume there's like a little bit of terrain in the way. But yeah, you could probably see a little bit of leftover like fog of war lifting up as like a burning city in the distance.
I'll drink my coconut juice and stare off to the smoke.
Venom, hey, sorry. Venom comes up behind you, but I shouldn't do that in Venom's voice. Hey guys, you guys ready to come down? We're gonna talk that final mission. You ready?
I chug back my coconut, I split the coconut rest and start picking at the flesh inside. And I go, sure.
Old Crow! And a coconut hits his hand and he passes it to you.
I'm good.
Okay, you're lost. Fuck yeah! He hits it on the deck. Yeah, all right. Kimberly, grab the lobster boil and bring it to my cabin. I want Ashe, Scree, Tenderloin, Rias, Oreg, Lady Sanguinum, and yeah, that should do it for now. Everybody meet inside and let's go over the final mission briefing. Oh, and Halfdan! And he calls out, and you see Halfdan coming down from his wyvern.
I've never met Halfdan, have I?
You have never met Halfdan, no.
I gawk in amazement.
As he comes down off a wire. Yeah, he's got the pyre maul. He's like, sorry, I don't think I called it the pyre maul. No, I called it I forget what I called his hammer. His like flame hammer. It was really cool. Chuck Angus wielding it as in that clutch moment against the Wendigo is like one of the best moments of this campaign.
True, after failing to hold it all day.
Yeah, I know.
Got it the first time, and then could not get it at all. And I should have been way more damaged.
That was a fantastic moment, completely motivated by dice, you know? Like, you really rolled like 20 times to hold it, and then at the exact only dice roll that mattered, you made it. You know what I mean? Like, that is one of those things that I do love D&D for. All right. You guys head below deck, and you're able to come up as he sits around the table. Kimberly's going to come up and open up the crab boil and pouring out corn and sausages and lobster and crab and little scallops out onto the table. They've put like a huge thing over it and they put it across there. And then Rias Oreg comes in with a whole little keg of ale, pops it open and starts pouring out beers, some foaming beers, and passes them around the table. It seems like a little hearty meal that you guys are having here.
Tenderloin starts just chowing down on the smorgasbord.
Same.
It's really good. It's really good. Like, obviously somebody went out and just like fished in the waters off Skull Island, and it was
Not drinking the beer though.
Why? I don't know. Obviously I don't need to know. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm curious, but you don't need to tell me. Sorry, Tindy.
It's cool.
As we're eating, I'm gonna say, so Venom, I assume you have a plan, yes?
Right. Okay. So, ironically, this is a plan that came about really because of your actions, Ashe, in blowing up Robin Holt.
That wasn't me.
Okay, cool. Robinhood was destroyed. It's unimportant who did it.
Just like the town.
Exactly.
If you guys can figure out why I named that city Robinhood, I will give you advantage for every following session of the rest of this campaign. But I'll cut that.
Is it because your bird feeder photos?
Yeah, you needed another bird that wasn't Ravenhold?
Nope, that's not why. But there is a pattern to the cities of Camelon, and if you can tell me, you get all the nerd points. I'm just saying.
It's gonna deal with one. It's gonna deal with birds.
Why is it gonna deal with birds? You're thinking about this wrong.
Can we get?
All right. Here we go. They're Caldermore, Robinhood, and Wallington. If you can tell me why those 3 cities are importantly named, I will.
What were the 3 cities?
Caldermore, Wallington, and Robinhood. I will admit this is a deep pull. Anyways, and it also like makes me freaked out every time I see those cities because it makes me realize how long ago I started planning this campaign. That's the thing that I love about it because I was watching that show at the time. Anyways, yeah. So.
Yeah. All right. So the plan is, we have our magicians create a gate spell. One of the nice things that Bargoul did is that he set up in certain locations magical gates surrounding Darkfall. So all the forces of Camelon after the destroyed city are coming to Skull Island now. He's marshaled all of his sky fleets and a large force that is going to be taking off. I'm trying to think where they're going to be taking off. They will be taking off from Caldermore soon and coming to Skull Island. So they're going to have a massive fleet of ships from Caldermore, and then from Chemical they're going to send all their sky fleets here. They're about a force about 10 to 1. They're going to surround this island and they're going to annihilate us. But I have the code to create a gate spell, and our magicians are going to work together to create a gate spell at one of the locations near Darkfall, so that we can then slip past them as all the forces come here. We pop up a couple miles from Darkfall, and then what we're going to do, there's a river system right there. We'll put all of the fleet ships of the Frost Giants and the Orcs into the river. They'll go downstream, attack the front door, and we will circle back around with the Bangarang with our best fighters and try to get into the Darkfall dungeon from there, at which time we time travel back in time to when Bargoul was killed, grab his soul, resurrect him there, bring him forward in time, and boom. Bob's your uncle.
So we resurrect him there.
Now, the key to this is that we know from our intelligence that both Kamaclavin and Lady Sejanus, the last 2 Kingfishers, are definitely there, and I doubt we can take them. So the idea here is that we're going to go north and fly as far as we can, fighting off forces, and we'll use the time trowel to teleport back in time when we run into too much things. And then we're going to teleport back and forth between the future and the past. Now, to get Bargoul, we have to go back to the day that he died, which was one of the greatest battles in the history of Novera, where all the forces of good and evil fought at the gates of Darkfall. It's a very dangerous place to be. But we can go back there, we can go between the 2 time periods as we try to fly the ship. Now, the ship can travel between time periods. You have to be connected to the ship to go back and forth by some sort of solid matter, rope or otherwise. But it can't be unsolid matter.
Shackles. We gotta be shackled to the ship itself.
Uh,
The ship itself, or like if I handcuff myself to my bed.
If you're touching it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like if I just like put on like say a chair backpack and like lean back, and now the chair's on the ship, does that count?
What? Why is this
Well, if you lean
important?
back, you're already on the ship.
Like, you're standing on the ship to do that, right?
Yeah, but like if I'm standing on the ship and I'm not tied to anything.
It's not how that works. You
No,
don't have
you
to.
just gotta touch it.
You just have to be in contact with the physical material that the ship is made of. You could be touching a sailcloth in the rafters, and that could be all you're hanging on to, and you'll travel back and forth with us. Now, it takes time to charge the time machine to go back and forth, which just between
For you players, it's a D4. When you're in combat, it's a D4 to go back and forth. Like, we'll roll a D4, and that's how many turns it'll take before the time machine is charged again to travel.
We're going to skip like a stone on the surface of the space-time continuum.
Why? Sorry.
Would
Explain.
that be like an accurate metaphor? Like we're going to go back and forth on our way there. In order
Correct.
We're
to
playing ping pong.
slip in and out of the present threat of the fleet that we've summoned. Well, that someone has summoned with the destruction of Robin.
conceptually, we can't beat anybody anywhere is the issue. We can't beat. We run into Camaclavin and Sejanus. They kill us. Instead of that, we'll travel back in time and we'll keep going as close to Darkfall as we can until we run into, I don't know, a wave of bloodthirsty beholders. And, we can't fight that, so travel forward in time. They're back there now, and they were looking for us, and they're going to travel after us. So the goal here is to zigzag in time itself to get through all these threats, which are way too powerful for us to possibly fight.
It's quite a needle we're threading.
Correct.
Who's going to be steering?
Me and Kimberly. That is the plan. I'm going to be channeling the spell, so I'll be able to trigger it. You can shout out and tell me when to trigger the spell that you want it to be. But anything not in contact with the ship will be left behind in that time period.
So if the things we're fighting go on the ship, we have to get them off the ship before we can teleport again, or they'll come with us.
Or terrifyingly take them into a time period in which they don't exist, leave them there, and then travel forward in time. By the way, things we do in the past don't necessarily affect the future. By the way, that's
Nice.
we have felt that makes sense, but at the same time, we don't really understand how it works. So I'm just telling you that's what we've observed from testing the time trial. You should also know that I've been playing with time and space and everything else, and haven't really talked to anybody about it, but it's been some fucked up shit's happened. But yeah, we're going to create a localized event so that we can travel between these two instances, do anything that we want in the past, and move forward in time, and it'll be fine.
All right.
We're doing
Fuck
it,
yeah.
right?
10
Yeah.
grain hurt. Let's do it.
Yeah. All right. That's the plan. We're going back, and we're just trying to avoid as much combat as possible because everything back there is just going to fuck us up. So, like I said, we're about 1/10 or 1/100th the size that D.A.R.K used to be. And I also need to stress this to you guys. Running into the demon army in the past does not necessarily mean they're going to accept us, or
No, they'll
just
kill us on sight.
that's kind of where we're at, right?
We're the
it's-
demon army.
Right, we're a ship crewed by kobolds. They don't give a shit. Like, they're gonna be some fucking Balrogs ass motherfuckers. Like, they might just tear us up for the shits and giggles of it. Like, I'm just like, we may not, like, this is not a friendly flag scenario. We all in the same boat here?
Yeah. Let's think a little positively though. There, Venom.
No, I am positive. This is gonna be crazy. Like, this is gonna be crazy.
I do have one question. So
Yeah.
once we get, I'm still a little unclear. Are we going to take Bargoul himself, or take the soul of Bargoul?
The
No,
soul of
Bring
Bargoul.
them there.
Right, and then yank that back, summon him here, and this time.
No. We gotta summon him into the body there, complete the spell, and then bring him forward in time.
I see. Okay.
Because we
We
can
have the
take.
soul in the cast. No. We have the body in the
There's no soul. That's the issue. To make sure that the Kingfishers, to make sure that he could never be resurrected again, used wish spells to completely discorporate his soul, so that there was no magic that could bring it back. So the only magic that could bring it back is both a combination of true resurrection in the form of a lich, as well as the fact that he is back in time. So we're going to travel back to when his soul still existed, suck that variant of Bargoul into his own body that we have from the future, and take it forward in time, resurrect him there, so that then we have all the necessary brings to bring it back. Obviously, there's a lot of shit that could go wrong.
Very complicated.
But that's why we're here. We're here to make sure it goes right.
Correct. Now, a couple of other things. We're going to get to the location. I suspect that we'll have to try to. One of the things that is interesting, the Kingfishers, to seal off Darkfall, because it's a very dark and evil place now, sent it put a dome over the top of it. The dome doesn't exist in the castle in the past. So my thought process is when we approach the castle, which is where the biggest fighting are, we're going to plunge the ship through the front gates of the castle and then teleport to the future, and thus we're inside the dome, and that hopefully that means Kamaclavan and Sejanus can't follow us through the dome because they have a lot of defenses in the dome itself.
You said go to the future. We're going to the past, right?
We'll go through the gates in the past and teleport back to the future, because if we're in the past, that whole entrance hall will be full of Darkfall warriors who are going to murder us. So
Yeah.
hopefully it's just an empty crypt in the future.
Gotcha.
But if I'm going to be solid with y'all, I don't really know what's inside Darkfall, so we don't know what's going to be there when we teleport to the future. So it's just sort of like,
Our death.
there's a lot of things that could go bad, but I am positive. And you know what? This is what it means to save the world, guys. Like, I don't even know that we qualify as villains. We're going to save the world from itself.
Yeah, sure.
That's not true. It's not really
Good
true.
for us, right?
No, what we're doing, we're saving worlds for ourselves from a people that would totally oppress everybody out on this beach. These are the evil races for everyone else. They're the fodder that Kamaclavan is going to use to keep the old gods at bay.
True.
Generations,
Start slurping the soup.
They deserve it.
generations of adventurers will be raised to come here to murder orcs and goblins and everything else as sacrifice to keep these old evil gods at bay, because they don't care about them, but we care about them. But we're gonna find a guy who's awesome, who can cast like 10 versions of Apocalypse like Ashe just did, or maybe did. Right. The point is, he's super powerful, he comes forward in time, he rips everybody a new one, because there's no way Kamaclavan can beat him without the rest of the Kingfishers, and then we just on top. That's the bottom line.
And
Damn
since
straight.
you're bringing up the appeasement of the old gods will be resolved.
Well, they'll be the ones being sacrificed.
Well, I mean, I think we don't have to get into that specifically right now, but what I would suggest is that all these enemies who are trying to kill us, we just then have Bargoul kill them there, and we got some nice appeasement for a little bit of time.
Yes, but we're gonna kill them anyway.
It is still the problem of the living to how we can continue to create a situation of suffering, but there may be a way for us to figure something out.
Once a year, we'll have a giant death battle.
Well, my thought process is we just get Kamaclavan and we take him in there and we just torture him forever on top of like their sending stone. But that's my
Ooh,
thought process.
I like that.
I like that too, right? That's an easy out. I don't know if that is actually going to work, but like we should talk about that.
I hate that my thoughts are like on the level with you right now, but I did have the same thought that if we had an immortal person who was just really bad, they could just
We
take
gonna Loki him. We're gonna put him on a stone and drip venom into his eyes forever.
We go mythological on it then.
I mean, if it preserves all life on this plane for the continuance of existence, do we give a fuck? Like, I don't know how to put that way, right? Like,
As a hero, he should be down for it.
right? Like, ironically, this is the first time that all of us have been down for this, right? Like, I'm just.
I mean, I saw him level a city, so.
Tendi like tries to look for seconds on this. Through all this conversation, you've just been eating still. Once more.
How many? All right, what's Tindy in the shrimp boil? Like, there's shrimp, lobster, clams, oysters, and no, you don't put oysters in a shrimp boil with everything else. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
Are you trying to say oyster bake? What are we talking about right
Hmm.
now?
It's a lobster boil, so it's lobster tails, crab, and it's in a giant pot with corn, andouille sausage, but it's not andouille. I guess we're gonna call it Minotaur sausage, but it's not made of Minotaurs. It's made by Minotaurs. I really.
And andouille can mean something else here.
I don't know what I don't know where.
I don't even know what andouille means in my life.
It's like Creole sausage, so or that's what it means to me, and I don't know where Creole is in this world. I haven't decided that. Sorry.
That could get complicated.
I'm not gonna say it was Keeper City, obviously.
I mean, it's gone now.
Exactly.
All that culture. But no, yeah, It's just been eating it, slurping really loudly.
What are you going? Are you like that asshole at the lobster bake that goes for only the lobster?
No, he's eating everything, so it's just full bowl of everything. He's getting the corn, he's getting the
Venom burps, and yeah, he's also like he literally has this way where he's got very sharp teeth, so he just lifts up the lobster and just like literally doesn't unshell it. He just eats it. He's like, the crunchy part's the best part.
Beg to differ. Oh, that was a bad gesture. But that was a lobster tail.
Well, yeah, I gotta find some crawfish. That's the other thing too, man. I'm into these lobsters, but crawfish is where it's at.
But yeah.
Get us some mud bugs.
More food for Tendy. He has a hungry appetite. We have a big mission tomorrow. Might be my last meal. Let's go.
How are you guys doing? Anything else that you guys want to ask? Oh yeah, there's something else he's gonna do. Any other questions?
No, I think it's explained pretty thoroughly. I'm gonna ask Reyes to cast the Gentle Repose spell on me.
She does very willingly.
Sweet.
She's like, by the way, sorry. By the way, if you like,
Nothing changed.
how about now?
Nope.
Damn, what's wrong with it?
Your computer's telling you to be yourself. Stop hiding behind these voices. You can do this. You can take us to this other world. You can paint the picture. You are the page master.
Okay, you're getting a little personal here, man. Okay. Yeah, so, Ashe, I don't know that you are interested, and I feel a little bit awkward asking, but, like, yeah, we have a whole cult of mages and stuff, and, yeah, if you want to, like, train us or let us worship you sometime, we're just, like, sort of down.
How loud is that? Do I hear that?
Yeah, you hear that, and you also, I'm just going to assume, unless you can make, like, a wisdom saving throw, you're going to laugh out loud.
I'm totally just gonna laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Reyes, I feel like everyone should follow their own path. So if you want to do that, by all means.
Well, I guess, like, and don't take this the wrong way, but, like, if you're ever willing to, like, share from the Book of File Darkness so that some other people
no.
could... Is that not in the cards? Okay,
No,
cool.
that's never in the cards. Never bring it up again.
Laugh even harder.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, sir.
I'm laughing now.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
I'll forget. Never forgive.
She's just
Forgetting
like,
everything.
her eyes get really big, and she's just like, okay.
Forget and forgive. So you just harbor, like, bad feelings forever without knowing why.
Oh yeah. And then I turn that into power.
See, got you guys a freebie right there. Stay angry. Stay angry. He's giving you his first lesson right now.
Oh,
By the way, is this Venom voice working?
No.
None of it's working now. Okay, fantastic. That's great. Hello. Is that working?
No.
oh, I'm a dumb bitch.
Nah, you're not.
Said it, not us.
No. Oh, fuck off, Ed. How about now?
There you go.
There we go. Okay, cool. I
So
am
still
a
like
dumb.
running water?
Yep, that's correct. It's the ocean that you hear in the background. Is
Oh,
it
that
too?
sounds calm.
Is it too oceany? No, I'm just kidding. All right.
It's not oceany enough.
Okay, cool. Anyways, I'm Venom. Ha ha ha. All of this dialogue has been delivered as Venom, like this. Yeah, so other thing to keep in mind, guys, is once you get inside, I'm going to disconnect. Once we're inside and we have the Bangarang secured inside the vault, I am going to I'm going to turn into a dragon with everybody, all the forces of the Bangarang. We're going to hold Bargoul and, what's-her-face, at bay. And I'm going to take the time trial and give it to you guys. Now, once you're inside of Darkfall, you're not able to travel back and forth in time. But you can do that if you find a power source, which Darkfall is lined with power sources. So if you find any of the sconces or the energy power sources, you should be able to plug the time trial to it and use it to travel back to time switch again. But you can only, inside the fortress, you can only do it at certain locations with the power.
What's a sconce?
It's like a, I don't know why my character would know this.
Torch?
It's like a.
It's like a magic torch, Timmy.
I was going. Yeah. Okay.
Am I wrong?
It's not what I think of first, but I think you're right. I don't want to argue with the DM over what a sconce is.
I'm not. You're not. I mean, obviously, I'm in Venom right now. Like, so you can argue away. Like, I mean,
It's pronounced sconce.
Oh my god, that's my favorite thing ever. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Alright, so we'll know these sconces when we see them, is what you're saying?
Yeah, they're magical glowing sconces. You'll handle it.
Sconce.
It's sconce. Because I'm southern.
Which man says sconce?
Okay.
And you just go with like whoever's more powerful in terms of what you believe.
I was about to say, I don't really think it particularly matters to him outside of any other context. Anyways, yeah, so interestingly enough, we need to also talk about some other things. There is one thing that the time trial is going to allow you to do, and you need to be aware of this. First off, I want to give you this, and he's going to give you a True Resurrection spell scroll with the contents necessary to make it happen. So a diamond.
Oh.
Cool.
You get one True Resurrection, and we have used the time trial here. You get once in either the future or the past, you're going to get one reversal. So you'll be able to go back in time 5 minutes. Only once, though. Because that's it.
That's just long enough to reverse one mistake.
Or
The second?
like a whole round, like several rounds of combat, yes. This is like 60 seconds. 6 seconds, actually. So 10 rounds of combat is like a minute.
Yeah, watch us fuck up and we have to use it like immediately.
Oh shit, I forgot something back on the bangarang. Poof.
I forgot the scroll.
I will say too, it rewinds both forward and past time.
We can go 5 minutes into the future?
It rewires your relative time. So this is where this is about to get real fucked, guys. Are you ready for this?
No.
If you traveled through time to the past and then through time again within that 5 minutes to the future, it's doing your relative times to the two timelines. So you're going both when you rewind back to the past and then back to the future, wherever you were 5 minutes ago.
So we can run into ourselves?
No, because it's rewinding. Everything that happened to you is undone. So like, let's say one of you get murdered, you're now alive in the past. Key feature of this, the rewind, you do not have to be touching anybody for it to happen. It just rewinds you guys to the previous state that you were at.
Now, do we...
To travel forward or fast, you have to be touching. Especially the same thing in the palace as well. You have to be touching.
So many...
Only to go forward, you say.
And back.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, there's the rewind feature, and then there's going between the two timelines. Sorry, I didn't realize this is complicated. I will put out a thing on Twitter.
Is it like it cancels itself out thing, or the opposite of that? And it's like...
You're just moving back in your history 5 minutes, wherever you were.
Yeah.
And the fact that you guys have been between multiple timelines is wherever you were 5 minutes ago, for you guys on your internal timeline.
Cool.
Cool. All right, that's the thing. Now we got some things, and he's going to put down 3 potions. Each of you is going to get a potion of supreme healing.
Each of us?
Each of you.
Supreme healing.
So you get
Who's going to hold on to these? Do we want them all in the bag? Or
No,
should we
each of you
take
should
one
hang
on?
on. Each of you should take one for yourself, and I've already added it to your inventories.
That
They're in the
sounds-
pocket.
Might be a good idea.
So
Each of you gets a potion of supreme healing. One of you can hold a true resurrection spell with a diamond, the necessary thing, and it's a cast spell itself, so either of you can cast, anybody can use the scroll. And now, when we get there, we'll pass you the time trial, and you'll be able to use that. I have a couple of the gifts. Scree, obviously, you've just gotten bad news and encores. You got all that stuff, but he's going to take out the axe of the sea axe, Bargoul's original axe. He's going to be like, Indy, I want you to have this.
thank you. I'll take it.
Seriously, this is one of the most powerful, dangerous, bloodthirsty axes in existence. I know that you have had doubts about our mission in the past and doubts about who you are, but I intend to change history in the next couple days, and I invite you along on the ride. And I think that this will help you get there if you really want to come with us. I know that you have doubts. That's the nature of people being evil. Most people that are evil aren't really evil. They're really just scared or confused, or they love somebody.
Yeah. So, this is a level up. Got it. Cool. Thanks.
This is a beautiful little moment.
He just tosses it to you. He's like angry about your response, and he just tosses it at you. It's like, Jesus Christ, trying to fucking pull blood from a stone. Ashe, you're a lich now. I mean, do you really need anything?
I mean, no.
Restraint.
What was that, Scree?
You need restraint.
Restraint? Nah. That's for losers.
Scree with his jokes.
Yeah, I love how like we all think we're super powerful now, and we're about to go somewhere where we're like small fries. So like, let's get used to that. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Are you trying to like bum us out before the battle?
No,
I
I'm
keep believing we are the toughest shit around.
super
We are.
scared, to be honest with you guys.
Venom, you're a dragon. Man up.
All right, that's fair. I'm an
Dragging
ancient.
up.
I am an ancient green dragon, to be honest with you guys. I still got weight class around here. Anyways.
We are your strongest warriors.
Right, but you're not the
And I just
strongest
got here.
warrior. Okay, well, maybe one day we'll actually have a fight before we have to do this thing, so we can actually all square up and see how it goes. But for right now, are we all ready to throw down, get through this gate, and go and change history?
Yes, sir.
I feel like we can disagree all we like about other elements.
Dangerous motherfucker.
Dang, Venom.
She's
Yeah.
outside. He like lights a cigar with his like venom breath. It spits on there, and does acid
Ew.
create a fire?
No.
No, that's not how that works.
It's a liquid.
He uses a candle like a regular person. No, he doesn't use a candle. He lights a match because candles. He uses a taper. Medieval setting.
Does he just strike it against his like rough skin?
It's not rough. It's like regular human skin.
He's a fucking magical person who can go from a dragon to a person. I would imagine he can do some like mid shapeshift.
I don't make the rules. Tandy.
Does he not
Actually,
have, like,
I literally do make the rules.
He'll have
Sure.
a dragon hybrid mode, so
He
like,
makes-
he can
he-
have dragon claws. And
He
dragon
turns
face.
his nose into green scales and strikes it and lights his thing. How about that?
Whatever, I guess that's cool.
Gentlemen, seriously, I'm not gonna lie to you. By the end of this, we're not all gonna be here. We're facing forces.
Hopefully, am I right?
Well, I'm just saying. I meant what I said about Tetendi. Like, these people have painted us as evil endlessly. We're this, we're that, we're lesser than, we're terrible and this, and I feel like this is a pragmatic place where it is true, and I see around me, I see people who are scared and confused, and those that love people, and I just want to say that, shockingly, I like all of you, and I really hope we all make it out of this. It's not going to happen, but I really hope it would. But I think that at the end of this, it's going to be worth it. Because God help me is Kavaklavin just worse than we are. And that's all that really matters.
Yeah, no, I can't really see myself having a normal life anywhere with all this going on. So I gotta hedge my bet somewhere, and Lich Daddy says this is what we're gonna do, so this is what we're gonna do.
I can tell you meant that shit. I'm not even gonna insight check it.
What the fuck else was I supposed to? Seriously, this is it, guys. No more games. All cards on the table. I need Bargoul. I love him, and he deserves to come back because he was the only guy that ever fucking had a plan for us. He's the only guy that ever cared about orcs and everything else, and orcs, goblins, everything else. And they're going to just use us as grist for their mill to keep their lives running in the way that they want. That's what all these people here are. They're just grist to a cosmic mill to keep everybody else's life running.
Alright, man, maybe you should lay off the coconuts tonight. We got a big day ahead of us.
All
Stop
right.
getting sentimental.
Cool.
Yeah,
Sweet.
we'll see you at the end of our victory party.
Cheers. Hey, I'll be on the ship to you guys tomorrow. I'm just going to be concentrating, using a concentration spell the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna suck to do that with a hangover, but
It's really important. No, I'm going to have disadvantage the entire time. I'm joking.
Nice. Ooh,
now that's D&D. Look at that flame.
look at that fire.
Cheers.
Flame and smoke.
I'm a dragon.
After the meal's over, I would like to pull Scree and Tenderloin to the side
Yeah.
to a private chat.
Yeah.
As we leave, I take like 2 or 3 more like cooked corn cobs. Corn is nice. Like
Yeah, you
corn.
get corn. I did a shrimp boil with my mom, and she was like, "Why are you eating all the corn?" I was like, "The corn's amazing. The corn in a shrimp, corn in a shrimp boil is like the best corn." I'm just saying.
Because it soaks up all that brine. I'm
It
assuming.
does. It's the best.
Yeah, corn is
She
dope.
was like mad that I wasn't eating enough of the shrimp. It was like a whole thing. I don't want to get into this, but please going.
That's the good part.
It's the reason it's expensive. I get it. Whatever. Don't fill up on corn. Eat the lobster. I get it.
You're supposed to
That's
fill,
what they rules
fill up
for
on
the world.
vegetables.
I don't know. All right, please, Ash.
Yeah.
The floor is yours.
So I'll just pull them to the side and put my hands on both their shoulders, Tenderloin and then Scree. That's actually kind of awkward now that I think about
What
it.
does
since
your
they're
hand feel like now?
cold to the touch?
Like just ice? Whereas
Yeah.
it was clammy before?
Like somebody stewed 5 salamis together.
Oof, I think I'm gonna flinch a
Katie's
little
calling
bit.
me.
No offense.
None taken. None taken.
Tenderloin like gets lower and be like, can you actually like touch the back of my neck? That feels kind of nice.
I put the salami fingers on the back of his neck.
You guys really are starting to lose me a little bit.
So I just wanted to say that though our paths have been hard, and we have made some tough choices, a lot of like really controversial endings, things we wish we could take back, regrets. I want you to know that given the same situation and choices, if I were to meet you two again, I'd probably still take the chance. It's the family you choose is more important than the family that you have.
No, don't. It's gonna get hot.
That's your punishment.
And I want you all to know
Ali,
that
say hi.
in there, I've got your back.
Jack,
Sorry.
that is inappropriate.
Sorry. Take care, darling girl.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I am. You okay?
Yeah.
We're on air.
Insight check.
I love you.
Okay.
It did not taste good. I love you too, Holly.
She is straight up Frenching you.
Thanks.
Okay. Have
It's a
fun.
French
Please.
bulldog.
Did you?
I guess that's not how that
Yes.
works.
Okay, close the door.
Yeah. Do you believe?
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. No, I can't really do an insight check on it.
Why do I do this? I immediately got caught.
No going back now.
When you want to get caught.
I said that from the beginning.
Yeah, but you said it because you hoped I got caught. You're an asshole.
No, I said it so you wouldn't.
You never said, Jack, don't smoke that cigar. Go ahead. What were we talking about?
Oh, Ashe was just giving a inspirational pep talk, and I wanted to express the desire to insight check him, but that's not really how that works. So...
Yeah, you can insight check him, and we can ask him to be honest.
Oh shit!
Does he
Really?
really
Yeah.
mean it?
No, yeah. Just go roll insight.
And
I'm not gonna have to ask him the question. Your insight's not that good. It
Yeah.
would have penetrate his element.
Can-
So,
Can I also roll
but
just
but
to see
what I
how
will
much
what I
buy
will
it?
what I'll be honest here, as I will allow this. Ashe, do you want to be honest with them?
Oh yeah, I'm being very sincere right now.
So, yeah, I think that comes across, Scree. You think that Ashe is being very sincere about his words.
That's why he's Lish Daddy.
Like, this dude loves you, Scree. It's complicated. He may be evil, but he does love you. You guys have been through,
Tenderloin.
like, just, but like, you guys have. I'm not. Why did I? I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm the DM. Why am I? I just really want to be a player.
I couldn't do that.
But yeah, I got your back in there, you know.
I closed my window.
And I have your back. We are a team, right, Scree?
Right.
It's
Hands in.
hands in.
Ends in.
I draw a smiley face.
SALT, Salty Boys.
Wait,
Salty boys.
I didn't realize we were doing that. You just say it beforehand.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. We'll do it again. Do it again. Hands in. Hands in. Hands in.
Hands in, hands in, hands in.
Big balls, full hearts. Go.
S-A-L-T,
Salty
salty
boys.
boys.
Salty boys.
All right.
All right, you guys are able to head off to bed, and yeah, in the morning, Venom is setting up to make the trip up north, and you know that you've been asked. Sorry, this is Sketch Cabin.
Hold on. Before we go, see Venom or whatever, I stopped by the kitchen to get like water and some type of aspirin or whatever.
Yeah. Yemek is able to pull up like a couple bottles of aspirin. He's like, Minotaur aspirin, the best.
Sure. Okay.
But you can
And
only
then-
have them if you can juggle them, and he juggles them.
All right. I'll go to juggle them.
Roll dexterity check.
What is that? Acrobatics?
Actually, I guess performance, probably.
Performance?
No, literally acrobatics. You're right. Sorry.
Man, you're already
Yeah,
doing
but you
shit,
manage
and
it. You manage it. Yeah, you're fine. You manage to do it. Yeah.
Acrobatics. is good.
You're like, yeah, and he's like, very well done. You may have this aspirin. It does not heal you, but it makes your head feel good.
Cool, thanks. It's for Venom. I just grab it and leave and go to Venom, as we do in a group.
I've decided that cigars only come out on PvP during special occasions.
So every time, because it's always a special occasion we get together.
Mm-hmm. We're about to plunge into something that's most likely going to kill you, so that's a special occasion. Anyways. Gentlemen, are you ready?
Yeah. So we go to Venom. I give him the aspirin and the water. It's like, if you're gonna be piloting this, you need to be on your best condition.
Dude, why are orcs so good at drinking? I am literally 100 times his body weight. How is it that Orag and Halfdan can drink me under the table? That doesn't make any sense. The laws of physics have relative nature, and I have an extra dimensional body that's hidden in here that is literally 100 times them.
The old Tendy would say, it's because you're a bitch. The new Tendy says, drink up. We got a mission today.
God damn. Last person I thought to be, like, actually motivated by this shit. Anyways, alright. He downs the aspirin, pops it in, and he hops up. And he's like, alright. Let's go kill some assholes. You ready?
Yeah!
Alright.
Pump, 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 pump,
So you guys proceed and the entire fleet of Skull Island begins to depart. And so they all are taking out into the wave. And you can actually see in the distance, you can see across the skyline, end-to-end skyships coming towards Skull Island. Literally thousands and thousands of skyships launched from Chemical Ball with the intent of avenging Robin Hood. And you see in the distance on the far side, the Caldermore sea ships are coming around. Thousands of ships. They're about to swing around on both sides, pincering you from both directions, annihilating your force.
Hell no.
It's literally like 20-1 in terms of like your odds. In fact, you're not actually sure what the odds are because it's end to end of the horizon, ships of the water and ships of the sky. It's literally a circle. They're coming for you. The greatest force of supposedly good people are coming to murder your ass.
Is this when we time travel?
No, we're not time traveling. We're teleporting and then time traveling.
Tenderloin.
Yeah, okay. I'm just beef.
Yeah. All right. Everybody, are you ready?
Punch it.
Rias and her group of cultists begin to cast the gate spell, triggering it to a location in Darkfall. Above the water becomes a huge crystalline gate of just a portal around, roughly around the size of about 300 feet end to end, and the ships begin to pass through, floating into the water of the far north. You go from the most southern edge of this continent over the equator to almost the most chilly north as you guys pass through this great portal into the northern sky. Hold on.
Ooh.
I've been this cold since Arc 1.
Yeah, exactly. You guys pass through, and the Bangarang's engines immediately whir as you take up out of the water, separating from the fleet. You see them all coming out through the gate, heading downriver, and you see in the distance a massive, massive tomb fortress-like structure. Hold on. Fix that. Yeah, right?
Is that the Krabby Patty intro song?
Yes. Sir.
It kind of is. Yeah, but you see in the distance this massive fortress as you guys take off from the water and circle around. You guys are put together on a wave as you move around in the ship. And yeah, you guys see that your flight crew is manned. Halfdan himself has taken to his wyvern with 3 riders. So he has 3 Manticore Orc riders on one side, the Black Viper, Sanguinum, and 3 of her vampire cultists are on the other side. They are all holding ropes or silk string that's tying them back to the Bangarang, so they fly off a short distance away to intercept creatures that are about to attack. On the main deck, geared, and all your manticores are arranged, and each of the guns is manned by an individual kobold. At the front deck is Rias manning the fireball gun, and Kamaclavin is now mounted leg over leg, riding the engine, trying to channel the magic for the time trial. At the helm is Kimberly herself, and yeah, your egg is dead, so he's not there. No.
Wait.
What's
you
that?
said Kamaclavin was managing the time trial. You meant Lord Venom, right?
Lord Venom, so sorry.
Gotcha.
There's a lot of names in my made-up universe.
Because it's a universe.
Exactly. There's a lot of assholes. You guys are flying along, and you guys are circling around, and you see that the ice giants are pulling up into the river, jumping out of their Viking longships, and they're charging up over the shores as 1,000+ orcs land and begin a full-out onslaught as they jump onto the backs of wargs and goblins and Duergar and all the forces of the Axes of Evil proceed towards the gates. And you see in the distance the several the allied sky ships on duty begin to wheel around to try to face this force.
Now's the time when we time travel, Tindy, I think.
No, it can't be. We have to fight?
Shit, how many of these guys do we have to fight?
No. We're avoiding all the fights with the time travel.
Kimberly spins the craft around north and is heading north with the bangarang, even north, in the cold biting winds. You were prepared to switch into your other clothes, so you guys were able to throw cloaks over your shoulders. Which this is the most north that you have ever been. Maybe a little bit less than the Great Northern Expansion arc, but you are just, it is fucking cold and you are high in the sky. It is just ice out your things. And let's also remove the ocean noises, add airship noises, and let's prepare. So as you do this, you're able to see in the distance a wheel around of manticores coming towards you to begin the fight.
So I told you we were fighting.
Well, I'm not saying I'm not ready.
What do you guys want to do? You want to engage in a fight?
That's the plan, isn't it? Because don't we have to go make our way to where he died before we can time travel?
Yeah, we gotta get through the dome.
You can time
Yeah.
travel when you want to. You can,
Yeah.
and it's just like if you end up in the past in the middle of a thing, you have to wait like a D4. And I literally will self-roll the D4 to tell you.
Yeah, so we time travel whenever we want, but we have to get to the place where Bargoul is in the past.
Okay.
So if we want to fight, we can, but if we want to avoid this fight, we can go to the past where the army's happening.
And the D4 is the amount of turns we have to wait after the
Yeah, you come back
Exactly.
to the future.
So you could get
So
stuck in
it's- so
you could get
it's
stuck in
either-
the past fighting a like a Balor for 4 turns, which could be really
So it's
deadly.
either what we see or the mystery box. Because the mystery box could be anything.
You
Yeah,
can
but-
vote.
we do have more forces in the past that could possibly be hostile to us, but we don't know for sure.
The
Definitely will be a hostile.
You just gotta play it by ear. I don't even know what's gonna happen. I have the forces spread out. I don't know where you're gonna do it. You guys approach, and in the distance you see Griffin riders coming towards you.
We're surrounded, and I don't have any
Does anyone have a big
Wow.
invisibility spell we can just throw on ourselves?
After the ship.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna be. I have invisibility, but if I can't cast it on all of us. I can cast it
Let's-
on you, and then I'm fucked. Is that what you want?
No, how would you think that? All right, well, I guess we're taking the mystery box.
Yeah, I say we take the mystery box anyway.
You want to go
No.
to the future. You want to tell as the Griffins, like a force of
Future, I
Griffins
thought we were
is
going to the
approaching.
past.
You're going to the past, right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, you guys engage the time travel. As you
Ugh.
guys proceed, what? Fuck you. You guys proceed into the past and see that you arrive in the middle of a full-on war. It is absolutely chaotic. There is thousands and thousands of people below you, whereas before there was a river and some desolated landscapes. Now there is a gate as far as the eye can see, and a massive palace in the distance, and siege towers, and literally millions of people killing each other below you, and a mass of violence. And it is just proceeding onward, and you guys don't know what to fucking do. And in the distance, you guys see surrounding the ships. You see in the foreground there is. In the background, you see that there's actually Griffin forces behind you, but in front of you, you see a large force of. You see over to the side in the distance. You see a force of kingfishers fighting through demons in the distance, and there they are. You see a young Kamaclavan and all the forces of the kingfishers who have you killed over the course of this campaign, plowing through the demonic forces.
All right, so we go lateral, avoid all this until we can pop right back.
Yeah.
You see in the distance a force breaks off coming back towards you as you're doing this, and you see a silver dragon, and on its back you see Oedipus Lot coming towards you.
Not this guy again.
Yes.
the one who like.
Oh,
bangs
and let's
his
also roll a
daughter, right?
d4.
Uh,
You got a 4, so you have 4 turns.
sweet.
Sweet. This is it's not a loaded d4, I swear. It's easier to do a d4 here. Anyways, fuck off. All right. Roll attacks. He's coming over to attack your ship because it's obviously manned by kobolds. Yeah.
Obviously, how can you tell? Everyone's underground for the most part.
He's riding a dragon, man. He's gonna have good vision.
Everybody roll initiative. How is this hard to tell?
How far away are they?
Also, who's underground?
Below deck.
I mean, below deck? No, they're manning the.
They're literally right out there. You see them visibly manning the guns.
How far away are Oedipus and the dragon?
That's a good question from you, Ashe. They're not that far, honestly. So the issue here is that they're on the ground beneath you, so they may be a larger path away. God damn it. Oh, for fuck's sake. I can never remember what the... Where's the tool that lets you... Jesus, I haven't done this in a while, guys.
Neither have we.
There we go. You are 65 feet away from Lady Janice at an angle. You're probably about 120 feet. He is approaching you rapidly. Go ahead and roll me initiative.
We did.
Oh, shit. Really? Okay. Nice, guys. I'm getting back up, too. So, good. 11, Scree, initiative, Ashe, 8, and Tenderloin was 13.
Is this Oedipus over here?
Yeah, that's him.
Okay.
Hold on. It was 8, 11, and what was it, 13? Okay. Yeah, the Manticore warriors on the far side have the initiative, but then it is the first in the order, which is Tendy's turn.
Well, shit. Yeah, guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, I guess what I can do now, just to set up some defenses.
I'm so sorry to being called by Katie. 1 second.
I'll take the time. All right. Because he's just gonna come and wreck us. I mean, it's the last 4 turns. I could conjure a healing spirit now, just to have it like on standby to heal us.
Sounds like we're fighting him, right? I mean, I don't think
we have 4 turns to survive.
We have to survive 4 rounds of combat.
Yeah.
Do you have any buffs or anything?
I have Guardian of Nature, who can help us fight.
Can it fly?
Wait, Guardian of Nature. No, this gives me a boost. It just gives me a boost.
I'd do that because it looks like it's gonna come for the ship anyway.
Are you planning on hasting us?
I am, yeah.
Then maybe I'll use both my actions to make y'all invisible and cast invisibility twice. Would that be a good use of that? No, I don't know.
You don't get the extra action unless you attack.
Oh yeah, it has to be an attack. That's right. That doesn't work. Because I'm definitely going to cast either invisibility on myself or probably mirror image, honestly. And just go ahead and burn a 2nd level slot because that's just my first thing to do when we're serious. Shit is getting real.
I think I'm gonna do Guardian of Nature on myself, and go into the Primal Beast mode, which will give me advantage on strength-based attack rolls, and melee weapon attacks deal an extra 1d6. So I'll be doing lots of damage.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So you'll be our beater. I can go for a hideous laughter on my next turn, maybe, or I can just start
Would that
getting
even
in
work
there.
on this giant?
What's the
Probably
initiative?
not. Probably not. Nah, you're right. I should start getting in there with bad news. That'll be my turn. I'll do preventative this
bad
round,
news.
and I'll join you in beating on him next turn. Hopefully. For a little
Thank
bit.
you guys for doing that. Tendy, what did you do?
All right, so I'm gonna cast Guardian of Nature on myself in Primal Beast as I wait for this guy to come do damage to me and everything.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
That's a bonus action. I mean, I could do a regular action, but like I don't have much range attack.
No need.
So can I do like brace for impact?
I mean, you can take the dodge action.
I'll take the dodge action.
Okay. So as they approach, next up in the order is 11, which is Scree.
I will cast Mirror Image because shit is getting real.
Okay.
And then I will use some movement here to just see if I can get maybe a little farther away. Okay, so he's the big golden dude on the left here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are all these things?
White
on the flank?
white dragon, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, I assume those are just more what are called.
There's
Griffin
sky
Riders.
ships. Yeah, sky ships and Griffin
Oh, those
Riders.
are ships. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Okay, so we're just getting pincered here. I'm going.
You guys come in to the middle of just a shitstorm. Everybody's just killing.
yeah.
Like you literally come into a death knell struggle as everybody's just murdering everybody else. Oh, and let's fix the music for this.
There's supposed to be music.
You don't have to say that, Ed. Jesus.
Well, no. Oh, there's music.
And I think I'm going to see if I can fly up to the crow's nest. Are we all right with that? How far up is it? We want to say at least 30 feet.
It's at least 30 feet, but you can get up there. Old
I
crows
got
and the
30
crows.
feet of, I got
Old
30
crows
feet
in
of
the
movement
crow's
regular.
nest ready to attack.
Say what?
Old crows in the crow's nest ready to attack.
Oh, old crow's already up there. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need more than one.
He's like,
big
this is.
player in one
He's like,
spot
this
there.
is my vantage point. Get the fuck somewhere else.
All right. I float over onto the tip of one mast or sail. No, this is a cyber ship. I don't know. Somewhere up high, if I have enough movement to get there, with my winged boots.
Yeah, I think you can manage it, and that's fine for right now.
And that'll be my turn. So yeah, I'm up over here. Somewhere.
Gotcha. Hold on.
I need to check how my boots work again. I think I get plus 30 feet, but I'm not quite.
All right. So next up in the order is Lady Grimtooth, the original Lady Grimtooth, as she comes up onto the ship. She's going to fly up over the propeller, come onto the deck, and she's going to come right here, and she's going to. Oh god damn it! I'm just gonna get rid of this because it's impossible to use it. Anyways, she's going to fly over the far deck. Hold on, and she is going to use her breath weapon. So she is an adult silver dragon, and she is going to use within that. So she's going to use her cold breath. So let's say in a blast of 60-foot cone, Tendi, Ashe, Ureg, and Kobold need to make a save.
What kind of save?
You need to make a Constitution save.
Okay.
Okay, so Ashe and them fail, and you take 70 cold damage.
70 cold damage?
Yup.
Oof.
I gave you stuff for a reason. That's her breath weapon. Both obviously this orc and the kobold die immediately as the whole deck is just ensconced, and from her back jumps down onto the deck the dragoon Oedipus Lot. And that's her turn. And next up, you hear in the distance, you hear a massive roar. And then it's Ashe's turn.
I will cast Haste Twin on both Scree and Tenderloin.
Gotcha. Okay, you guys are hasted. Next up in the order is the Wyvern riding by Halfdan. He is going to...
for my bonus action, can I use the shard to give the Oedipus disadvantage on wisdom saves?
Isn't the shard in Scree's bag?
Why? I've been attuned to it the whole time.
Wait, no. What did you use as your thing for your...
Hasted Twin?
No, but you used the shard as your phylactery, correct?
No, I used the Heart of Darkness from the Crone.
Which is the shard.
No, the shard is different. Yeah, I'll show you.
Okay. The shard is different. I thought I used the shard to represent what the heart was.
This is it's the Shadowfell shard.
Pretty sure I just took the Shadowfell shard and that was the stats for the heart. And I realized I realize there may be confusion, so I'm going to allow it to happen this time, but we need to have a discussion about this because I'm pretty sure it's in Scree's bag. But what is it? What happens?
He's just gives him disadvantage on a save. If I use him at a magic feat.
Gotcha. Okay. And the Wyvern, yeah, so that he has disadvantage on the save, and the Wyvern is going to attack. Hold on. Yeah, the Wyvern is going to make a multi-attack, makes 2 attacks, one with his bite, one with his stinger. So the bite is going to be 21 to hit the Silver Dragon, which will hit for 24 damage. And then the Wyvern will also try a bite attack. No, it did a bite, and that's going to do a stinger, which is a 11 piercing plus 16 poison. Target makes a DC 16, DC 15 con. Which they'll make a con save, which they're going to pass because they have an insane con as this dragon. But they will take 11 piercing. No. Hold on. It was a 10, so it didn't hit altogether, so it doesn't need to make anything. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, and that's that. Next up in the order are the Manticores on the far side. And there's 3 Manticores on the far side and a bunch of Manticores on the back deck of the thing. And they are, while they can't do anything, they can toss tail spikes, and they're going to send a shitload of tail spikes at her. She has a 19 AC, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That one hits for 11 damage.
Oh wow, 11 damage.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That one hits for another 6 damage. Oh, and I want to be at 1 turn pass. You have 3 turns before you can time travel again. And... Okay, yeah. All the Manticores throw tail spikes at her, and they're unsuccessful. Except for 2 hits. And she's down to 202 health. Oh, yeah, and Lord Oedipus Lot used his action to jump down on the deck and move over to Tendi. So he's in Tendi's AoE. And now it is Tendi's turn.
Alright, so he's in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna go into a rage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna run up to him and start a swing.
Hit him.
Alright, is he directly in front of me? I don't have to move anywhere.
Correct.
So I'll attack him with the C-Axe.
29 hits. Jesus. Roll more of it. We're gonna have to get through a lot of this today. Also, boss rush. Oh, the 29 hits, but it's. Why are you rolling it? Are you rolling it twice? Damage on the first one, on the second one, both hit.
Yes.
So
Well,
he's
he has
low.
advantage.
I have advantage on
Strength-based
on
attacks.
strength-based things. Because I'm in
Hey.
From the no, it's from the spelly buff.
so I have haste and guardian nature.
Oh, so it's advantage. So you hit with a 29, and you're gonna hit for 8 and 6 damage. But remember, you now have that. Are you using the butterfly?
No, I'm using the sea axe.
Gotcha. So was the 6 from the necrotic? 2d6, yeah. So you do
2d6.
8 and 6. So you do
You also roll one more d6
plus
from
2,
the natures.
16.
Yeah.
16. Roll another d6. You gotta. Come on, Tindy. 4. So, yeah, 16 plus 4, you do 20 damage to Lot. He was
and then
100.
I do another set because I'm. Hasted.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Well, no, because you have a second action. Go ahead and keep rolling. You got this. Why did you roll it 4
So I have
times?
advantage.
So,
But
okay,
you-
those are the two actions. So it's 21 to hit on the second and 26 to hit on the first one. So you do, okay, so it's 143. And on the first one, you did 8, 6 plus 2. So that's 7, 8, 16 plus 2 is 20. So he was down to 123. And then on the second attack, he did 21 plus 11 was 22 damage. So he's down to 101. And on the last one, you did 18 plus 5, which was 23 damage. So you brought him down to
also,
22. So
because guardian nature, I'm supposed to get an extra 1d6 force damage on a hit.
go ahead,
So
roll
that's-
2d6 force damage.
Why didn't that roll?
Everything counts.
178 plus 2d6. So it's just the first one would be 4,
Yeah. Okay.
which
I
was.
hear you.
So he's 174. Don't keep rolling. I mean, roll what you need to roll. Don't roll a shitload, okay?
I didn't know it went through. I didn't hear the usual like.
I know. It's okay. It's okay. It's D&D Beyond. It's what it is. All right, I'm getting it going again. Okay, that was Tindy's turn. And Oedipus Lot is reduced to 74 health from 143. So he has been halved. And Lady Grimtooth in the background, watching Oedipus Lot getting his ass kicked, panics. Is beginning to panic, and she'll have her turn right after Scree's.
Oh wait, fuck! I had dodge. Could I have potentially dodged that thing? It doesn't matter anymore.
It was your turn. You dodge word off because you weren't attacked
No,
in the
yeah,
last
yeah,
turn.
yeah.
Shit.
Okay. So, Bad News travels fast as a rifle has a range of 200 feet, correct?
Correct.
I'm going to get as far away as you sound then. And
Thank you.
Get way the fuck away from the AoE. And this-
Again, we'll see if she does a shitload of damage, but she has to recharge that thing to use it again.
What are we talking about? Grimtooth?
Sorry, these are dragon rules. I don't assume you guys know them. When dragons use their breath weapons, they have to recharge their breath weapons to use them again.
Ah, yes.
But she does have another breath weapon, so it is what it is.
Well, just to be safe to play with my new toy, I'm gonna fly. Well, I need to
You're
check
not
my
attached to the
speed.
hole now if you fly, right?
Oh shit, yeah, if I leave the ship and we time jump. Well, we got 4 rounds of combat. I'll risk it.
No,
yeah.
you got 3 rounds of
yeah.
combat, including this one.
Oh. Oh shit.
Got that.
Yeah, just. But it was gonna be so cool though.
Go ahead and do it. I don't give a
don't
shit,
know.
man. Do it.
Well, I give a shit if I'm stranded in time and fucking slingshot the whole thing back, but yeah, I'm going to fly. Let me make sure I can do this. Shit, I didn't think about that. Swing of boots. While you're in these boots, you have a flying speed equal to your walking speed. Use the boots to fly for 4 hours. Yeah, we're good. That's way less time. Okay.
Okay, move your character.
Yeah. I'm gonna come way the fuck out to. See, I have 60 feet of movement right now. So.
I just whined myself.
Right about halfway through this squid thing. Over
Sweet.
here.
So as you approach it, you realize that it is a Bargoulian ship, a demon army ship.
Oh, well, shit.
And you see the deck is crewed by a beholder and a bunch of hobgoblins.
You say as I approach it, are you giving me a chance to change course there, or am I already there?
You have a chance to change course if you like.
You
realize that this ship right here on a collision course with it is a ship full of Griffin Riders.
I would just go like 60 feet up into the air, but
Yeah, you can do that.
Since they're all on deck to get me out of their AoE if I can. But I know that's going to be confusing because we don't have a Z-axis.
I'm not going to confute Z-axis. Like, if you guys fight me on a Z-axis argument, I'm going to be like, it doesn't go against you. The answer is the Z-axis will fuck you, and I don't care because I'm not going to do all that math.
All right.
I love you. I'm not like the best.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So
I am glad that we established this early that I can't do Z-axis math.
So I'm going to be like just over here. And I'm going to
use bad news.
Take out bad news. And this is the first time I've fired this baby. So here goes nothing. We're gonna target Lady Grimtooth.
Sweet.
An 8? Shit. That's not much.
It does not hit her 19.
Alright, I need to spend an action to reload it, correct?
Correct.
Then I will use my haste action to reload.
Sweet, you manage it. I believe that's your turn. Yeah, okay, yeah. So now it is the adult silver dragon's turn. She is freaking out over the fact that you are kicking her husband's ass. So she is going to wade in. She lands on the bangarang. She's going to land right here, right next to you. So, Tindy, you're kicking this guy's ass, and all of a sudden a giant silver dragon lands next to you, and she's going to use her multi-attack to attack you. So, as you do so, the vipers are going to panic and start heading towards you, and we'll deal with that in just a minute. But she is going to use a multi-attack. She's going to use, so you can use her Frightful Presence. Each creature of the dragon's choice within 120 feet of the dragon is aware that it must succeed a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw. So all the kobolds fail and are now frightened of her. Make a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw, attendee. Actually, in 120 feet, maybe 120 feet. Yeah, that's still you, Scree. Make a, even on the Z-axis, make a DC 18 Wisdom.
DC 18 Wisdom. I think I'm going to pass this. I'm just going to put that out there. Wisdom saving.
Her breath weapon does not recharge.
You jinxed it.
Damn.
You failed. You are now a DC weapon are becoming frightened for 1 minute. A creature can repeat a saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect of it. As frightened, you cannot move towards the. You must move away from. Use your action to move away from as far away from the source of your fear as possible. You cannot move towards the source of your fear, which means you cannot land on the bangarang.
Well, that's a problem.
Also, since she has 202 health left, yes. Yeah, she is going to. It makes 3 attacks, 1 with a bite and 2 with its claws. She's going to use her bite attack on Tindy. 17 to hit. I don't believe that hits. Tindy, what's your AC?
It's currently 16 with haste.
Well, then you are fucked because she does hit for 19 damage and piercing.
Halved would be.
You are in a rage, and then she's going to hit for 2 more claw attacks. Both will hit for 14 and 16.
Alright, so total damage halved would be.
7, 8. So she'd be 8, 7, and 9. So
24.
yeah, 24 damage
Okay.
as this dragon descends and mauls you. Tindy's in the midst of it, which is interesting, and that's her turn. Next up is Ashe.
Ashe's gonna pop out here. Not right there. Yeah, on the ship, on like the bat. And then he's gonna cast Twin Polymorph, targeting both the Sejanus and Oedipus. So they make a Wisdom save of 18. And Oedipus has disadvantage on Wisdom saves.
That's correct. So he needs. Oedipus needs to make a Wisdom save. He's going to probably fail.
Oh shit! When did he get disadvantage? When did that happen?
He's
When did he get-
It's the shard.
Sejanus fails. What's the what is the spell?
It's an 18.
So he fails.
Okay. I turn Sejanus into a goldfish.
He's a flopping. He's slowly suffocating to death. As soon as he suffocates, he'll turn back into Sejanus.
Okay.
And the dragon needs to make a DC 18 Wisdom, which she's fails by 1, and she turns into a goldfish as well.
I'll have her be a rabbit.
Oh, she's a rabbit, and she pops down into the deck, and she can't turn herself back.
Question: am I still afraid of her, even though she's a cuddly, wuddly rabbit?
Yes.
Damn it!
I'm gonna yell to Tenderloin. Tenderloin.
I will, however, give you advantage on your turn against
Thank
the
you.
save. Now,
Thank you.
But on your turn.
Yes.
I go and. Thanks for having my back.
Need some water. I want to toss my water skin to him. Yeah, in my pouch. Put the goldfish in there.
I gotta wait for my turn.
And then I'll move, and I have a bonus. No, I use my no. Oh shit! I just closed roll 20. I'll move back to my original position, behind the engine.
The wyvern on her turn is going to move off as well. And as you proceed on, you're going to see in the distance another roar as... Hold on. In the distance, emerging from the shadow, you see a giant Balur emerge with a flaming whip from the thing, and she is coming towards your ship as it emerges.
How high up are we on the ship?
Pardon me?
How high up is the ship relative to the ground?
About 120 feet.
Okay.
Not very far, but yes. You also see from the far side a group of 3 angels converging on the far side that begin to do battle with the vampires. Obviously, the vampires are highly disengaged. And by the way, this is the second turn, so you got 2 turns till you can do again. God damn it, these ships have such huge AoEs. His wyvern team is going to cross over the ship boundary and begin to help with the angels on the far side. And Rias is going to trigger her fireball cannon and shoot the Balur, which is obviously immune to fire damage.
Nice job, Rias.
Obviously.
God damn it! Yeah. Next up in the distance, you see a storm of sharks from one side approaching, and you see 3 giant flying sharks.
You said a storm of sharks?
A storm of sharks.
Like a
tornado?
Ooh,
maybe?
sorry, that's the wrong art.
twister. A
A
typhoon.
maelstrom of some sort?
Stop trying to make me say it. They're flying
Shark
sharks.
tsunami.
You see 3 sharks
In the lava.
no, 3 sharks
There.
literally flying, and behind them is a soul vampire, and you recognize Giovanni Sanguinum in his much younger form, though you can't tell because he's an old ass vampire. And he's proceeding towards your ship and the vampires.
Oh man, where's our
And he
vampire?
has like collared sharks and chains leading to his hands, as he has 3 flying sharks. Giant sharks, by the way. They're megalodon-sized sharks.
Gotcha.
Oh, shit. Ashe is going to be very impressed, but also kind of scared.
Yeah, they proceed in the distance. One of them is going to make an attack against this wyvern. They'll make a bite attack for
I thought
27.
Wyvern's fucked.
Yeah, it's going to do 29 damage to the wyvern. It will still be up. But on the next turn, the other 2 sharks will definitely get in an attack, and he'll probably take that much damage again and be down. And Halfdan, who's riding the wyvern, will be down in a couple minutes. So sorry. It was that was the Oblitero's turn, and so next up is the Vampire Warrior, and so it's going to be Sanguinum's turn, and he is going to cast some stuff. He's actually not going to do anything, actually. He's just going to stay back there, which is going to be lucky for you. And the Manticores are all going to attack the front shark with tail spikes, which is... which is going to be 9 tail spikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so so the front shark's AC is 13. So literally like 90% of those hit. So it's gonna be. I'm gonna do this real quick. Calculator. So it's gonna be 9 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 7 plus 11. So they're going to do 51 damage to the lead shark, which is going to cut its health in half. Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's not even bloodied, actually, as all the tail spikes come in. Next up in the order is going to be Old Crow, who is finally going to make his presence known, as he is going to use Shuriken Slash. Hold on. Actually, that's not what he's going to do. He's going to use a Shuriken. Hold on. Old Crow, his stat block is so huge. 1, 2, 3. All those will hit the lead shark as well, and he's going to do 10, 20, 29 damage as well to the lead shark.
sorry, everyone. I dropped haste to cast polymorph, so
You did,
can't do
yeah.
anything.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
But I have to save Scree because he's off the
Yeah,
boat.
It's cool. It's cool.
The front shark is at 51, so yeah, it was dropped, and so now Scree is out on his own on the far side. And that is 2 turns. On the next turn, you'll be able to shift again.
You're Lord Venom, you know.
I did not know that. Thank you. Has that been this entire combat?
No, just
No.
Now.
Okay. Sorry. StreamJack just does what it wants to do, is what I'm discovering. Anyways, yeah, so that was their turn. Yeah, so next, the Manticores have gone, the Wyvern's gone, everybody's gone. It is now top of the order. And it is the vampire who's not going to go again. And yeah, so they're going to attack. Sorry.
so many people.
It's real bad, man. I'm just saying. It's like real bad.
It's war.
Where is she? I'm just looking for her. Oh, here she is. Okay, I got this.
And if we had hung on to those sin keys, maybe we could have like done some like time resonance shit.
You have
By
your sin
something.
keys, by the way. You have all
yeah,
your sin
I'm saying,
keys.
like,
We
I
do,
know at
don't
least
we?
I have the
Yeah.
last sin key.
Yeah.
I never gave it to anyone.
So, what's her face? The Carmilla Sanguinum is gonna go ape shit and murder one of the battle angels, and then she's gonna move off and come around here, and she's going to use a attack known as Quivering Palm, which is going to do D12 to hit. Jesus, nope, that's not what I want. But we'll do an 18 to hit, so it will hit him. But I don't like that it didn't trigger for the thing. Oh my god, shut up. Whatever. And it's gonna do 10d10 damage.
What kind of damage?
It's gonna do 60 damage. So she's gonna fly up and use Quivering Palm. He's gonna make a save. The target must succeed on DC 18 Constitution saving throw. On a fail save, the target is reduced to 0 hit points. On a successful save, it takes that. So he's gonna fail the save. She's gonna literally fly up, do a Quivering Palm attack, and the shark dies as Batwoman takes her bloody mercy. And she's gonna scream into the distance, "Father, I say you!"
And her younger
Father is standing there behind the two things as Carmilla Sanguinum plows into the shark storm.
Epic.
And
Dope.
she'll cast Recharge, which is a 1, so she won't have Quivering Palm again for a little bit. Next up is Tendi, I believe, who is standing on the main deck with a rabbit and a goldfish.
I take the goldfish, put it in the water sack that Ashe tossed over.
Do you have to maintain concentration on those spells, Ashe?
Yeah,
Yeah, for polymorph, yeah.
So that's what you're maintaining for those two, right?
yeah.
It's twinned, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you can maintain concentration on the both of them. Okay, cool. But you not hasted anyone else. Okay.
I'm actually going to use a bonus action to drop my rage so I can cast 3rd level heal on myself.
Can't take any actions.
What?
Because you drop
drop
haste,
haste
you
is
can
gone.
take actions. Yeah, you're slowed.
Oh no.
It's just
So
for a
everybody-
turn.
Yeah.
Oh no. Well then, okay. Can I move or do anything?
Can't move either.
So I just put him in the water, grab the rabbit, and hope for the best. We're gonna die.
Sorry,
All right.
bud.
Next up in the order is Scree, who is also slowed.
Oh shit, I'm slowed and afraid?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you're no
And
longer afraid because the source of, or make a save to drop that source of your fear.
Is it at the end of my turn or now?
I think it's the end of your turn. But you can't move or take actions.
Right.
Yeah. So right. So I just need to go ahead and make it. Okay.
Right.
Straight wisdom saving, right?
By the way, I intended for you guys to be able to jump on the backs of your manticores. Outside of you, Ashe.
Who needs those?
Got a 13.
You don't pass it.
Alright.
Duration time?
Oh, wait, Jack, you gave me advantage.
Oh yeah, roll it.
No.
Well, I tried.
All right, so you are still afraid. You can't proceed back to the deck.
And just to be clear, I am afraid of a bunny rabbit, right?
You are afraid of a bunny rabbit.
I just want everyone to know what circumstance is about to kill me.
That said, one of the who is your manticore? Scree?
My manticore?
Yeah.
Deb.
So Deb, seeing you flee over there, is going to run over and she's going to grab a rope from the far deck and she's going to fly over and grab you. And she's going to...
Deb!
Yeah, she's got it. She's got a rope in her arm and she's going to fly under you and then she can sink down onto her. It is now Venom, and Venom's going to shout from the back deck.
Do we want to time travel? This seems pretty shit.
They yell back. Not yet. Scree's not on the ship.
Okay, so he's holding that. He is waiting for the command. Anybody can give him the command to time travel from here on out. You guys have gotten through it. So can the adult silver dragon make a save once she's in polymorph form? Yeah, she's just stuck in polymorph. They're both stuck in polymorph until something else. Okay. So the two sharks are now going to come down and attack. So the first one is going to fly over and attack the wyvern. Miss. Second one is going to hit for 25 damage to the wyvern. Where's the fucking wyvern? So the wyvern is down by half, and then what's his face? The vampire is going to attack his daughter. And he's going to use multi-attack with his greatsword. He's going to hit for both for 23 damage to her. Okay. And as they fight in the distance in the shadow of the sky, all things are going off. What do you guys want to do? Next up in the order is Tendi.
Is Scree back on the ship yet? No?
No,
Scree
I'm
is
still out here. Deb has me.
Scree is connected to Deb, which would time travel him if you guys time traveled.
Because she's touching the rope, right?
She's got a rope. She flew over with a rope to catch Scree. That's why she did
Alright,
that.
so we can time travel.
Fuck yeah. Well, no, we got to throw off Sejanus and Oedipus first.
Alright.
I want you to yeet those things, the tenderloin.
I yeet the rabbit off the side, and then I yeet the goldfish out the side.
That's only 10 feet. You're able to throw both off the side.
And then we say, fuck out of here.
Venom and you guys categorically decide to yeet back in time, and you guys do as you travel back to the future.
Oh no, there's stuff here.
Yeah, so you guys travel back to the future, and it's you travel back to the future, and they're not here, obviously. So you guys are back on the mast, and everybody else is descending upon your position.
So we didn't travel through space while we were traveling through time, or did we get?
You did. You're further up, but like they're further, but you can't see it in the back here. They're further behind you, but there are some manticores forward in your position.
Right. Okay.
Let's roll a d4. 3. You have 3 turns till you're ready to go. And we're gonna come back in just a minute here. It's 9:54 right now, so we're gonna take a quick break. Are you guys okay?
Yeah.
All right, so let's take a quick break here. It's 9:54, so let's do 9:55, 5 minutes to 10, and then 10 minutes. We'll be back at 10:10.
Sounds good.
And that's going to allow us to take a bathroom break, which I desperately need because I need to make another cocktail. And then I will be drunk for the rest of this.
Make cocktails in the bathroom? That's unhygienic.
Is it? I feel like that's how everybody makes their cocktails. There's more peeing cocktails than you know, Trevor.
Yeah, Trevor.
He told you, Trevor.
We'll see you in a minute!
Hello and welcome back to the Pen and Paper Pod. I did not forget to turn on people's audios this time. Gentlemen, are you ready to rock and roll in the future? As we try to battle our way through this shit. Gentlemen, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. Let's go.
Was ready, I am ready, I will be ready.
Roll more initiative.
Sir. What a good initiative this time. 7.
16.
7, 16, 8. Jesus
Is
effing
this the
Christ.
same like order as last time, pretty much?
Pretty
Yeah, little Tendy screaming.
much. Tendy in the front. I don't even understand it. Okay, yeah. So the Black Viper is going to fly out here, and she is going to use a Quivering Palm Strike to murder this Griffin and kill the Griffin Rider as he plunges toward the earth. That's first up. And then next up, there is going to be a chorus. In the distance, you see a chorus of 4 battle angels emerge from the smoke and begin to approach the ship. And they're all going to attack at once as they see Lady Sejanus. They're going to come around and they're going to all attack her with 4 attacks. And these are not her forte. They're going to make multi-attacks, so 2 longsword attacks per person. They're also going to use Battle Inspiration. The angel chooses up to 3 creatures it can see within 30 feet of it. Until the end of the angel's turn, each teacher can add a d4 to its attack roll. So they're all going to trigger that for each other. So d3, 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 d3. Okay, so d4 to its attack roll. So we're going to do a longsword on the first one. She's going to make 3 attacks. No, 2 melees. 1, 2. The second one's going to get a d4 for 14, so that's going to be 16. That'll hit her AC, so she will do slashing damage. Slashing used with 2 hands. She uses it with 2 hands plus the radiant damage. If the target is within 5 feet of any of Angel's allies, so she is within 5 feet, so she'll take all that damage. So she's going to take. Wow, it's a crit. So Jesus Christ. That angel critted.
Death! 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 Fuck up the timeline!
Blood for the blood god.
I mean, you're in the future. There's no timeline fucking here. 16 plus 3 plus 8 plus 17 plus 1. So she's going to do 52 damage to the Black Viper. Or Lady Sanguinum, and who's about to be bloodied. The second one is going to attack as well. Longsword, and she'll do d4 plus a secondary d4 for the second one. Neither of those will hit, but she'll still do damage on the first one, which will be 27 damage. And then the fourth is going to attack, and she's going to do 2 longsword attacks as well. 12, 7, and that'll be 3 d4s, which will be 5, 6, 7, plus the 12 will be 18. So that first one will hit for 13, 12, so that'll be 25, 26, 27, so that'll be 27 damage to her. And she's down to 31 health, and the last one's going to attack as well with a longsword. 1, 2, and again she gets the 4d4 from all of her partners. 1, 2, 3. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So both those attacks will hit. It'll be, yeah. As they all come in, they swarm the Black Viper, and the 4 angels stab into her chest. And you see that Batwoman burns up as she says, she looks back towards you on the deck, and she's like, "Go!" And she evaporates in a spray of flaming swords.
Kicked ass over there. Just let his angels lift the tail.
Yep, and they start flying towards the deck. And next up in the order is the kobolds. Rias is going to spin her gun around and use a fireball to hit all of them, because why not? And if I'm not mistaken, oh man, look at this. We got a warning for Durham. It is, let's see, Amber Alert. There's a missing child in Ashborough. That's a ways away from here. If you're in Ashborough, there's a missing child out there. Keep your eyes peeled. All right. Yeah. So the battle angels all come around and murder Sanguinum, and she drops to the ground as she is killed. Really? Okay, sorry, we had an issue with the thing. Alright, so that was the battle angels. The griffins are going to come in from the side now, and they're going to try to land on the deck. And they're going to manage it. Rias is going to hit them with an existing fireball. Which is going to do 24 damage to the existing angels. So all the angels in the thing are going to take... the Battle Force angels are all going to take 24 damage. They have damage resistance to fire, so they're only going to take 22 damage. Take very little damage as they fly towards you. Next up is the griffins, which are going to land on the deck, and the griffins on the two sides are going to make multi-attacks with the beak and the claw. The second one's going to hit her. Two of beef are going to begin attacking Lady Rias. And they're going to start, the two griffins and the griffin riders are going to begin tearing into her. And this griffin rider is going to kill these kobolds here. And he's going to jump down, so this kobold is going to die. So the front of your ship has been taken over by griffin riders that have landed. It is now Tindy's turn.
Alright, seems like everyone's pretty much occupied. I'm down to 45, so I'm to... do I see if anyone takes, like, specific notice of me?
No one is up your ass right now. Kimberly's right behind you on the mizzen mast, driving it. Scree is over to the side on Deb, and Ashe is at the back near Venom, and all your manticores are on the back deck.
Alright,
Absinthe really makes an old-fashioned.
I guess I'll represent myself, so I can hide behind something, so I'm not out on, like, the deck.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go by Venom. Is this Venom over here?
No, that's your egg. Oh, well, he's no longer there because he was killed in the past, but Kimberly is right here. You can jump over the rail to get down.
I'll go, like, right here, so I'm, like, in between people. I can see, which side there. And what is that? Is that, like, what am I near? So again, I want to hide somewhere. Where's a good place to hide?
Maybe behind. This is like an area, so this area of the deck is above this. So if you jump over and you come right here, you're under the deck.
All right, I'll be right there on the deck, and then I'm gonna do myself a 3rd level healing spell. Here one. So that's 15 health to me. And then, I guess I just hide. I'm seeing how this plays out. We haven't been attacked quite yet, and people are doing stuff, so I'm not gonna poke any hornet's nests.
Okay, it is now what's his face? Trevor's turn.
What's his beak? I thought you were talking about.
Ah! You are in control of Deb.
Okay, I was about to ask. I'm going to go ahead and bestride Deb.
And she has a 50-foot fly speed.
Great. That is more than mine.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not?
I don't believe so. You have.
Oh yeah,
60
you're
feet.
right, because it's 60 in there.
She's slightly slower than you are.
Because it's double my usual movement, right? My flying speed.
Correct. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So nobody's really in trouble yet. We just have Charlie everywhere. I guess I'm not even sure who to pick, guys. Any input?
Well, there are these Griffin Riders right here. But, I mean, Kimberly has Fireball, and I also have Fireball, so I think we got it provided we have enough fodder in the way.
Jack, might understand that the bad news has a limited supply of ammunition.
About
That would
20.
need to replenish.
So, but you.
I got
it
20
loaded
shots
now.
total.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
I can make it an argument that it's lead balls, and you can melt some lead and make some balls. But whatever. I'm not gonna
be good for now. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I don't think we're gonna run up and against that number. To be honest, as many shots as it takes. If it takes 2 turns to fire.
All right. Well, I think it's reloaded from last time.
That is correct.
So
That is correct.
I'm gonna go ahead and fire it off at lead Griffin closest to me on the deck below.
Go ahead, fire.
All right. Cow. 20. That's more like it.
Which is 17, and he is instantly killed.
Nice.
Hells yeah.
And the Griffin Rider, the bullet hits through his head and kills the Griffin Cavalry Rider behind him as it rips through his armor. So you literally blow his head up, and you literally like through both heads, just like take them both out, and they drop down onto the deck as corpses. And all the Griffins turn around and just like their heads on a swivel look right towards you.
Unless I want to move, which I don't think I do necessarily. I still have the rope. Deb is still holding the rope, right?
Yeah.
In her
Talons.
Griffin talons. Yes.
I assume
Okay.
lion paws, maybe paws is probably the way to go with that.
All right, that's my turn then.
Sure. Okay. That's his turn. Next up in the order is, if I'm not mistaken, actually next up in the order is Ashe.
Sweet. I'm 90 feet away, so Ashe is going to cast a Fireball centered in all 3 of them with their riders, and the dex save will be 18.
Okay.
Cast Fireball.
So the Griffins fail. Let's check their riders. Where's the riders? Oh my god, there's so many of them. Sorry. 6. Both fail. And then let's check Rias, because I think she fails too. She fails, and that kobold dies. Okay, yeah, roll the damage. It's 28 fire damage. So the Griffins don't die, and neither do their riders, but they all are halved. So they all have taken half damage, both riders and that, and Rias is hit pretty hard, actually. So she's 28. Rias has 12 health left, and she is down by her gun. But she's going to try to wheel it around and fire it into the core of the Griffin Riders on her turn, which is going to cause her to do a fireball save as well at 18, which is going to hit her, and it's going to immolate her and all these Griffin Riders, and it's going to kill all of them.
Oh, hell yeah, sacrifice.
Rias is literally going to wheel the gun around, fire it into the deck, explode out, and she's going to drop off the back end as she kills all the Griffin Riders. Rias is now gone.
Hell yeah.
The front of your ship is now almost deserted as you guys are flying along. There's only 2 kobolds manning guns now, and you only have the wing of vampires who has lost Sanguinum, and they're going to fly off and attack these angels as well, and it's not going to go well. They're going to manage to kill one of these Griffin Riders that they pass by, but...
Did we lose Sanguinum?
Yeah, the angels murdered her.
Yeah, straight off the bat.
Yeah, because it was a bad matchup. They had a shitload of holy damage, and that was her deal. It was like
30 feet.
it was like Scree with a sun sword. It was like a really bad thing.
She
And
can like go resurrect someone, can't she?
She can, yeah, but except if she's murdered by angels.
Ooh.
The lead angel is murdered by the vampires, but then all the vampires are killed as well. And so now there's a group of 3 angels coming towards the deck. And yeah, it is now the turn. You guys are recharged on your ability to travel in time.
I say we keep going. If it's just the angels, right? What do you guys think?
I'm liking this a lot better. There are less fucking kingfishers here. So
For sure.
In the distance, you hear a monumental howl of a dragon roar.
Oh no! Don't tell me there's still Balrog.
And you guys see Lady Grimtooth, the present, after she was changed by the Sin Key of Envy into a 3-headed dragon. You see her taking off in the distance towards your ship.
Do we see how far? Can we like gauge it?
She's like 300 feet away.
Oh, that's close.
Yeah,
Not in the field yet.
I
with the
guess it's
angels.
time.
Well, but where we go back to? Where we have like so much other shit there.
We could go in forward, so we're like farther ahead, and she'll be behind, and then we just gotta like see if how far we can run away from her.
Go forward in time, you mean?
Yeah, right. That's a thing.
Is that what you're saying?
Can we do that? Like go forward. We go into our future from the present.
You cannot go into your future. You can only go into your past. Back to the battle.
All right. 300 feet is still pretty far.
You do have time. Like, you're moving towards her, so it's going to be maybe 2 turns, but she'll be there. And it also over the far shoulder, you see in the distance a pair of somebody gliding along on magical butterfly wings.
Beaver Dad?
Is it?
Butterfly.
Never mind.
You know who it is.
Anyway.
It's Tuscan.
Dude, absinthe is good. Also, I need a haircut.
Do we see our destinations? Like anywhere close to us?
Yeah, you see that maybe in about 8 turns you'll be there.
I say we take a turn here and then go back.
Yeah, if she's 2 turns away, let's.
You get 2 turns, so you'll be down to 5 in the past.
Yeah, and then we'll be away. We'll be in a different part of the battle by then too.
All right, Scree, how much health do you have?
I was about to ask y'all the same question, because despite that brush with getting left behind in the ancient past, I'm doing just fine at full health.
I'm hurting pretty bad. I'm at
I
like
can't
30.
heal you because you're undead.
Yeah, so.
We have those potions we picked up.
Can I drink those potions? Now that you say that.
We each have one on us. We did
Yeah.
not put them in the bag.
Will it affect me though?
It's a potion of supreme healing. I will rule that it heals you because I gave it to you. I mean, I
Alright.
assume.
Since you're a lich now.
I assume he made a lich version for you.
And we can't short rest in 2 turns, correct?
No.
Avi.
All right, I'm gonna cast a 3rd level cure wounds on myself.
Okay. Are you gonna drink the potion, Ashe?
No. I'll just be more.
Again,
conservative.
it is like 10d10, so it's a potion of supreme healing, so it is a different
Right.
level.
But I'll just be a little bit more careful. I'm gonna cast mage armor on myself.
Okay. All right, you guys are proceeding towards it, and you see her coming along. Lady Sejanus and Lady Grimtooth for vengeance are coming around as the group of battle angels and griffins proceed onto the deck, and they're coming towards you. All of you are going to get a turn before they attack.
They
So
included
it's
Lady
turn
Grimtooth,
and
did
then
you say?
attack.
No. You
one-
can attack the griffins. Lady Grimtooth and Lady Sejanus
still
are
way
on
off.
rage. Yeah, they're still
Okay,
way
okay,
off.
okay.
Yeah.
Please let me know when they come within 200 feet.
Well,
Maybe I
that's the
should ready an
thing.
action for that.
Like if we are a turn away from them.
Actually,
plus-
Lady
so we-
Grimtooth is within 200 feet.
We
Should we
But
just
right,
pull the trigger and go back now then?
no, she's within 200 feet. It's going to take her 60 feet flying speed. It'll take her like 3 turns to get to you.
I got a trigger to pull.
Yeah, I'm gonna go man. Are we out of combat order still or not?
We're in combat order, yeah,
Okay,
still,
alright.
because you
Then
still
I'll
got
wait.
you still got people coming from the back, and they're just matching your speed, so the griffins can't get within range, and the manticores on the rear wheel are just flying. Sorry, let me show. The people are just sending spikes at the manticores, so they try to get within range. And the two
Yes.
ships you're outpacing. The Bangarang is outpacing the two ships because you're faster. You have passed a lot of combat, is my point to you guys. Like, y'all have successfully zigzagged in time and avoided a shitload of griffin combat.
Whose turn is it?
Sorry, it is all three of you guys are going to get a turn before these. There's two griffins on the aft deck, and Kimberly is back there, so no, that's just the kobold that I copied. Okay, yeah. So there's two kobolds. One of them is going to fire at the griffin and miss, and then the griffin's going to land next to them. You all three get a turn before the griffins attack.
So who first?
Sorry, I think it's Ed.
Right? Yeah.
So sorry, combat order is a little bit fluid
You know,
in this.
Alright, we have another turn to prep. I'm gonna use a second level Cure Wounds on myself.
Do it. I think you already did that, but it's cool. Scree, it's your turn next.
I will take aim at Lady Grimtooth.
Go ahead. What are you going to do?
And I will fire Bad News Trust.
Roll an attack.
7? Pathetic.
That does not
Oh,
hit.
man.
It fires off into the distance, and
Now's probably a
nothing-
good time to ask. Oh wait, never mind. I see it. So if I roll a 3 or lower, it's considered a misfire, and we have to do that. I am not proficient with this weapon, correct?
You are.
Oh, I am. Okay,
I have ruled that you are based on
Doesn't
your
make a difference
previous
for this,
experience of guns.
but I just
yeah.
want to know.
Yeah.
All right. I think I don't think I can use my two-handed bonus weapon, two-handed fighting.
You
for a
cannot because you
rifle,
used
correct?
a two-handed gun. That's exactly right. It's just
All right, then that is my
you
turn.
fire one off, you lose 2 turns, but it does do 2d12 damage. So it's all about that hit.
I know.
So I would argue you should aim for like low res creatures because you could wipe out like a griffin in one.
Yeah.
Like I
That's
wouldn't
what
even
I'll
do.
do if
I
I have
wouldn't.
another-
If you hit a griffin, I wouldn't even do the math. It just dies. Yeah. Okay.
That's my turn.
And next in the order is Ashe before the griffins attack.
All right. So I'm gonna cast a Lich spell, Death by Thorns, on the angels.
Go ahead. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna copy it so everyone can see it.
This is a Lich spell, which are homebrew spells. So Ashe,
I twin it as well.
the caster causes thorns to sprout from the inside of the subject creature, which rise in agony through 3 rounds, incapacitated and taking 66 points of piercing damage at the start of each turn, before his HP immediately hits 0 with one already failed death saving throw. During 3 rounds of effect, the target makes a Constitution saving throw during each of the end of its turns enclosing. However, a creature that succeeds at the Constitution throw is still cursed by the thorns with 1d6 extra turns during this time. Jesus Christ, did I give this to you? Jesus Christ. The caster causes the thorns. Do they make a save? It just happens, right?
Yeah, it just happens.
Yeah, they just take like a shitload of damage, right?
How much is it? I didn't read it. 66 foot piercing.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that. Yeah, they take 20 damage, so they're bloody.
Alright, and then
Because they've already taken a shitload of damage.
I'll move 30 feet this way, and then bonus action, take a second level spell for sorcery points.
Each of his piercing damage is taken each of his turn before his HP immediately hits 0. Wait, what? Okay. They can make con saves on the end of their turns. That's what it is. So they'll make con saves against you. What's your con save?
18.
Okay, so they'll make con saves on the end of their turns, which they'll do. Okay,
And
so
if they move, they take a 1d4 for each.
Correct. They have ranged, so yeah. The Griffins are going to, having seen Scree fly over past the kobolds, they're going to come over at Scree and attack. So there's going to be a couple of attacks here. The Griffins are going to make multi-attacks. They're going to make 2 attacks, one with his beak and one with his claw. So beak 1, claw. What's your AC, Scree?
18, and I have doppelgangers still.
So that 26 will hit. Does it hit a
Alright,
doppelganger
so
roll?
We're gonna roll for the doppelganger. I need with 3 a 6 or above. I rolled a 2.
Kills the
which
doppelganger,
means-
right?
No, I think it means the attack just hits me. Let me
Okay,
double
so it's
check
gonna
that,
be
but
16, 17, 18 damage to you.
I will uncanny dodge since I can see it coming.
Mm-hmm.
Attack. Okay.
Yep.
So that'll be 9 damage then.
All right, you're gonna get 2 lance attacks from the other. Both will miss from the Griffin Riders. Yeah, so both will miss, and yeah, so the other angels are all going to move
They're
towards.
incapacitated.
Oh, they're incapacitated. Jesus Christ. Okay, on the end of the angel's turn, what do they have to save?
18
right?
con save.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we need to make 3 18 angel con saves. Holy shit. They only have a +1. Why do they only have a +1? Success, fail, fail. Okay, so
Well, there's only 2 of them that are affected.
well, I'll rule that 1 does succeed and implies a
Bless you.
Wait, so what's
So there's only 2 that are affected. The 1 saves, so that's the end of their turn though. So they can't actually move.
That is correct. So then what damage do they take?
If they move, they still take 3d6 damage, and if they move, they take 1d6 or attack, take 1d6.
Roll
or
3d6
1d4.
for the 2 damaged angels. Jesus, the 2 angels are down to 39. Those are some tough ass opponents that you were just whittling ass down, Ashe. I'm just saying.
It's a good spell.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and it's top of the order, and yeah. The wyverns are gonna come across deck now, and it's gonna be a shitload of manticore fire on the 1 target. So they're gonna fire at their tail spikes. The manticore makes 3 attacks, 1 with its bite, 2 with its claw, or 3 with his tail spikes. So they're gonna make 3 with his tail spikes from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 targets. Or we'll get to Deb in a minute. They'll do 8 tail spikes times 3 is 8, 16, 24 tail spikes. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is really good for you guys. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, so Manticores threw a shitload of spikes at the Angels. Angels have an 18 AC. Okay, tail spike, tail spike, tail spike, tail spike. So here we go. So hit, and we're just gonna do the calculator on this one, and we're just gonna roll it down to each individual angel. 11. Okay. As this wave of tail spikes come in, it's going to wipe out the 2 restrained angels. And so there is one angel who is very bloodied and is active and moving on the next turn. And now you guys are open to time travel, and it is now your next turn. And you guys are going to get to move first before the vampires and everything else, and manticores and everything else. So to start off, it's Tindy again.
Alright, guys. So do we want to wait like another couple of turns, or do we want to jump now?
Well, so Janice will be here next turn.
That is
Or
correct.
no, sorry, Lady Grimtooth.
Both of them will be there next turn.
Yeah.
Yes. So should we jump now?
I
We
guess
should,
we should
because
take
if they
our
get on the
chances
ship,
again.
they're stuck with us.
Because
Yeah.
like Lady Grimtooth is hard. Hydra like mad with jealousy. Lady Grimtooth. We haven't seen that shit yet. So
True.
She, remember, the Wendigo is the same key that has been put into an adult silver dragon.
Wendigo almost took us.
Yeah, we were punks back then.
Yeah, but like this is level 15. Level 15. No, yeah, we.
We definitely
I'm
need someone to
saying,
man
like-
that front cannon now.
it might be better to take our chances with another couple of Kingfishers than with Lady Grimtooth fully powered. Yeah. So should we jump
Okay.
back to the past?
Yeah, I'm for that plan.
Seems like fun. Let's do it.
All right.
Is that our turn, or can we just do that like and then have our turn in the past?
Is it my action for the turn to call that?
What are you saying?
Well, no, because there'll be a new initiative because it's a whole new.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, so yeah, we should go to the past. Wait, well, if that's the case, then I'll take my turn then and move 60 feet towards the thing, towards the cannon.
All right, so if we're gonna
That is
we're
correct.
gonna do this to
You can ready an action to travel to the past and then move 60 feet towards the cannon.
You're saying since each of us gets a turn before we travel to the past, we should take our actions now because we roll for initiative all over again once we get
Right.
Right.
We get other actions.
But also, like, the one thing to note is that the griffins are touching Deb, so they will travel with you
So I should get away from them first.
if you
Would be
can.
another reason for us to do that.
Correct.
I will on my turn if we.
Alright,
so
so I
the
guess-
order, yeah, go ahead, Penny.
I guess I'll go to an open like a cannon just to prep it so it can start attacking stuff when we go. Like,
So there are 2 prepped cannons with kobolds at it, and yeah, you can move up there.
what about this one over here?
So that cannon was destroyed when Rias blew it up. These are spear cannons that fire a spear into a spear attack, and they have a rope between them and the thing. So you have they're like a javelin rope. Harpoon, that's the word. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for.
All right,
a javelin rope.
javelin rope. There's one that's
Drunk guys.
unmanned.
That's called a harpoon.
Yeah, harpoon. Thank you. I said that, motherfucker.
I wasn't listening.
I'll go to an unmanned harpoon gun, just to be prepped.
Y'all hear that?
Snap, snap.
A little bit. Go ahead, Scree. I think they're the only one left.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah.
All right, I'll use my cunning bonus action to disengage from the Griffin Riders.
You can do that, yes, with the thing. Where are you going?
Let's go back, since I still need my next action to reload. Let's flee back to the safety back here among our other Griffin, our
Sure.
Manticore cavalry.
Yeah, you're done.
Yep.
All right, you're back on the ship. Who triggers it? You can shout to Zelix.
Punch it, Venom.
Punching it back to the future! And he hits it. He hits the
But
time
we went
trial.
past.
Back to the past! And you guys travel back to the past. And I apologize. I need to rearrange characters on this page.
Next, we're distance away.
It sounds like a bitch to keep track of.
This is my. I have made my own nightmare.
It sounds like a lot.
There's a lot of moving parts.
As long as you guys are like chill, it's cool. But like, don't like at
I'll
me.
chill.
There. So all this is maybe like 100 yards behind you, and obviously the vampires and the battle angels are gone. So. The sharks, however, are right here on the deck, and Sanguinum is gone, and they're going to come over the side. And emerging onto the deck in front of you, landing on the deck as you guys emerge in space, is the Belur. The flaming fire demon as he lands on the deck of your ship.
Well, fuck. I still take this over the 2 dragons, though.
I mean, he is just one dude, I guess, as opposed to.
Dude, he's like 3 times the.
But
dude, literally, he's like a 21 AC Balrog. Like, what do you want?
I get it. He's one of
We
the
got it.
things in the dark that should have been forgotten. I know.
He's like, do I need to find worse art for him to scare you? Like, what do I need to do? I love you guys so much. I don't want to do anything else in my life but get married and do this podcast with you guys. I love you so much.
Oh, thanks, man. Love you too.
This is like Apex. I'm just saying. Throwing a Balrog at you. It's what it is.
I can take him.
Yeah, we're full on level 15. I think we got it.
21.
You can totally turn
This
into
is a
fucking-
challenge for level 20 characters. You're so fucked, but whatever. Go ahead.
We got this.
Your old guys never say
Alright.
anything as fast as me.
Do you roll new initiative?
Yeah, do we? Roll initiative.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a new initiative.
Aw, poop.
Oh, yes, a good initiative this time.
I've been like +1 every time. This just keeps going. I'll go first eventually.
Hold on. Let me just do this.
Yeah, I don't think you got above
You'll
like,
go
double digits.
first when I die.
Jesus. All right, what are you guys at? We're at 8, 19. At least Ashe did well this time in 9. All right, so the wyverns are going to attack first on this one. They're going to attack this, and they're going to make make 2 attacks with his bite, which both hit, and then it makes a stinger attack. And then the orcs are going to make an attack as well. So they're going to do 23 this. The wyvern and Halfdan are going to use his hammer, and he's going to fling his hammer out, and he's going to kill that first shark. So there's only one sanguinum and a shark. As you guys are proceeding on here. So there's only one sanguinum and a shark as he comes in, and the other manticores are going to fight in here. Hold on. No. That's the wyvern made those attacks. And then the player with a 19. Who was that? Who rolled a 19 on initiative?
That was me.
Ashe.
All right, Ashe, go ahead.
All right. Is there a? Yeah. So where is the Balrog on our ship? Is it right here?
He landed. No. He landed right here.
Oh, I didn't see.
I imagine he just like puts a claw on whatever like masthead there is so that it catches fire. And just,
No. Literally, as he proceeds down the ship is in fire where he is. So it is all shit from here.
All right.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm gonna have Tenderloin protect me. I'm gonna cuddle up behind him.
I need to stop coming up with flavor text that
2,
turns
3.
into a problem.
4.
But thank you, though.
Yeah.
Honestly,
okay.
Trevor, this is like you being a DM is the ideal, and you should just embrace that and get into this.
I need like 3 more years to learn this system before I'd ever.
You
Right.
need 2 months at best. Whatever. Anyways, it's not that complicated. Go ahead, Ashe.
Is there a Is there any other living creature around me and Tendy other than the Baylor right now?
You and Tindy, depends in what range.
25 feet? No.
That's a great question. Let's look at this. 25 feet. God damn it. Sorry, I can't make my own shit work. From you. No, everything
if it's
else
just a
is
token?
everything else
Okay.
is 30 feet. So it is just you and the Baylor
Alright.
and Tindy.
Bonus action, summon the Hound of Vil Omen right next
Yeah.
to the Baylor.
Done.
Then at that point I will cast another lich spell called the Curse of the Putrid Husk.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
That sounds metal.
And he does not actually have legendary resistance. So what does he have to save?
It's a Wisdom save, and it'd be 18, and he has disadvantage.
So he's gonna have disadvantage, but he's got a +9 to Wisdom. He will save.
Oof, rough. Okay, I think that's it. I think if he saves it, nothing happens. Yep. That'll be my turn. I'll have the Hound hopefully distract him.
All right. So he's gonna makes 2 attacks. One with his longsword, with his whip. He's gonna move out of the Hound's range, taking an attack. I believe.
Yeah, I'll take an up attack against him.
14
14 hit.
That does not hit.
Alright.
Yeah. So he's gonna make 2 attacks. The Baylor makes 2 attacks, one with his longsword and one with his whip. So he whips out a fire sword and a whip. He's gonna attack Tindy with a longsword. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
So he's gonna do 1 hit, 21. So he's gonna do both lightning damage and slashing damage for 26 damage.
Can I absorb some of that element for the lightning damage?
Yes, you can if you use your reaction.
Sure. Give
So
myself 5 hit
you'll
points.
5 points from the, I believe, 16 lightning damage. Yeah, so that's well done. Yeah.
So overall, my total damage is
21. 26 minus 5.
5. Yes.
Yeah, 21 damage. He's gonna whip Ashe for 11. You need to make a DC 20 strength save.
Oof, I'm not good at those.
Wait, hold on. The 11, it only does it. He really fucking shit it because it's a +7, but he only did 11. I don't think 11 hits you.
Oh no, my AC is 16 right now.
Yeah, he crit failed the shit out of that. I mean, he got like a 3. So you
Suck a
don't
dick,
take that
Baylor.
damage. That is his turn. Yeah, and next up in the order, before they get fucked, is, I believe, Scree. No, hold on. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Where are we? So the Baylor was the end of the turn. Next up, you guys, I believe you have one more turn before you can transition back to the future. The Wyvern, again, this Viper is dead. The Wyvern and all their group is going to come up here and attack the final Shark.
I'm a little confused on this turn order. So I've gone, and then the Baylor's gone. But I'm at the top, and the Baylor is it the 7? Is it the seed with the 7 at the bottom?
Yeah, the Adult Silver Dragon and everything else is in the order. I have it written here on. I'm so sorry,
Okay.
guys. I have it written here on paper, so I'm trying
Okay.
to do this.
Yeah, that thing auto-populates. It's not
It
real.
auto-populates on a bunch of shit, and a bunch of these are from different books now, and I'm so sorry.
Gotcha.
So
No,
please
it's fine. As
don't
long as you have
consider
track of it, it's fine.
I do have track. I am doing my best manually, and I apologize because there's a lot of. I'm using a lot more stat blocks from different sources now, and so we're outside of D&D Beyond, and I'm so sorry.
Chaos. I like it.
It's good. It is what it is. So yeah, the stat block for the wyvern is going to attack that final thing, and they're attacking over there. The two kobolds here are going to turn, and they're going to fire their spear guns, which is going to do a d6 against the. They're going to do 5, 6, 7, 8 damage to the Balor. How much damage did you do against the Balor, Ashe?
I did no damage. I just cast the
That's
curse
correct.
of Peter Huss.
Right. Okay, and he failed. So, anyways, that's his turn. And next up at the top of the order is the... so Scree's gone. It's going to be the Manticores. Hold on. You're right, I am confused, Scree. I mean, Ashe.
I haven't taken a turn this round yet, if that helps.
That is... Yeah. Tindy, you took a turn, correct? Because it was you.
No, I'm last.
That's right. Okay, so, sorry. Scree, you take a turn. Sorry,
Okay.
guys.
Well, I don't have much to do. I'm going to reload bad news and say, hey guys, Dev's got me back here. Don't worry about me. I'm all good. That's my turn.
Being as they're in the fight of their life with a creature way outside their stat block level, yes, they do not give a shit about you being safe, because they are very not safe. Tendy, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna go into a rage, and then I'm going to attack this dude. So I'm going to rage, and I'm gonna swing with the CX. So 30 to hit.
That will hit.
Alright, so that's 14 slashing plus 2 from rage plus 5 necrotic plus I'm gonna throw Divine Fury in there. That will, yeah, that's Sister Divine Fury, and because of the absorb elements from last time, he also gets 1d6 of lightning damage.
Do it.
So that quick. And that attack 1. So that's 14, 16.
He's down to
26.
223 health. Keep going.
Alright.
It's a fucking creature that is way out of your guys' weight class.
That's
say
a lot
that.
of damage you gotta do. But I'll do
We
it.
gotta do.
24 to hit.
That hits. 10
good.
slashing, that's 19 plus 2 is 22, right?
21.
20, okay. I appreciate that. He is down to 202 health. And as he's moved forward, the front of the Bangarang has almost disintegrated in flames
Oh no.
as he's moved forward on the ship. Nah. I believe that's everyone's turn, correct?
Yeah, I believe that should be the last one.
Alright, the two kobolds are going to do 5, 6, 7, 8 damage to him with their harpoon guns, but it's not going to do much damage. And you're going to come around the back of the order. And it's going to be the wyverns at the top of the order. And they're going to try to attack. And they are going to, with combination of the wyvern and the four manticores here, and the orcs, they're going to manage to kill the last flying shark. And Giovanni Sanguinum is going to use his turn to fly laterally onto the deck. And he's going to attempt to move towards... He's going to use double action dash to move towards Lord Venom on the main deck to try to kill him. That's his turn, and next up in the order is the first order in the turn, who rolled a 19, which I believe is... Who rolled a 19 on this turn?
It's Ashe.
It's Ashe. Thank you. Ashe, it's your turn. And you see Sanguinum going for him as the wyverns eliminated on the far deck.
Yeah. Do not care about that. Something in my way. I have the dog that's right here.
Yeah.
He's gonna move right behind Baylor, and then I'm gonna cast Wall of Flesh, the other Lich spell,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna attempt to surround him on all sides.
So you're gonna circle him in Wall of Flesh. Is it a dome or is it just a wall? All the
It's a dome. Yeah, it's a dome.
Dome. So it traps him in there. Okay.
Yeah, so he gets a dex save, which he has disadvantage on.
Right. So he makes a dex save, which I don't think he'll make. Dex just +2, 1, 2. So 18.
Yeah, that's my save, so he makes it.
He makes it out of it. Yeah.
Yes, but there'll still be a little dome of flesh right here.
Gotcha.
And
He does have to move out of your AoE to get out of it because of his character size. So if you want to make it attacks.
well, since he made the save, he can use his reaction to move it up to half his speed. So if he wants to move his reaction.
Oh yeah, that's correct. You're right. Sorry. Yep.
And so now, can I hurt myself with my own spell?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, he's
You
moved out of
can
my
kill
way,
yourself
so-
with your own spell if you want. I don't give a shit.
Well, I don't want to hurt myself. I'm gonna back away 30 feet. And since he's beside it,
Tindy about to get fucked. Baby, what? I love you. Please don't do this.
Oh,
2 minutes, guys. I'm so sorry.
okay, good.
cool. Let's recuperate.
Damn it.
Oh, Felix, yeah, damn it indeed. Venom? Venom.
You need me to swoop in there and take a hit there, maybe, Randy?
I picked the wrong thing up
I
there,
still have
shit.
that potion, so as long as I don't, like,
How much health do you have?
68, and I'm enraged, so I can, like, take some
That's the
hits.
spell.
And what's this guy hitting at so far?
+7. It's like for about 18.
I could probably take, like, 1 to 2 more normal attacks. Normal.
So he's not about to one-hit kill you, it doesn't sound like. Of course, he hasn't used any legendary actions yet, has he?
Yeah,
So we
no.
don't know. We don't know what the fuck he can
He
do.
very much could. Very much could. That's always on.
Something interesting happening on The Bachelor, and I'm upset about it.
Oh god.
I don't want to talk about it. It's bad.
Okay, Venom.
Yeah, you're still Venom.
Have I been Venom for this entire time?
No,
No.
we just assumed you slipped into Venom in order to deal with
Literally,
whatever's
when
happening
you
in your
when
real
you
life.
left and said "damn it," you switched over to Venom.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're switching to Saki, so here we are. All right. What's up?
So that's fine. So long as Tendy doesn't touch, or once they interact with the wall, things happen. But it's just a wall of flesh, like it's a little circle right here.
Right.
And
okay.
I'll move back away. That's my turn.
All
So I
right.
have to
Sweet,
not
sweet.
touch the wall of
Oh,
flesh. Don't
yeah.
tell me twice.
And then
Okay.
I'll actually, for my bonus action, I'll convert another second level spell to sorcery points.
All right. So that's his turn. Next up in the order is Tindy went first, and no, it's Ashe now. Tindy, right?
Am I?
But Tendy's
Yeah.
last.
No,
I'm
no,
last.
it's Scree. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
Ready. So Balrog dude still has a lot. I was thinking about swooping in.
And he is
to
touching the
him.
deck of the ship.
My knee is.
No, Balrog. The Balor
Oh,
is,
he's touching
is
it. The
burning
Balor,
the
yeah,
ship,
yeah.
moving forward, and he is way out of your weight
Right.
class, and you've lost most of your allies.
Is the rope that Deb is clinging to as long as it needs to be for my purposes, pretty much?
It's probably up to 400 feet.
Okay,
The
so
rope?
yes, in that case.
Yeah, sure, within the map.
All right. Well, I'm not going to be able to knock him off the ship no matter what I do, but
Yeah.
I do need to start hitting on him.
You could do that. You could have Deb try to grasp him and pull him off.
Oh, Deb, I can't do that to you.
He is a flaming demon.
Sacrifice.
Wait, what? What'd
He
you
is
say?
a flaming demon, so
What'd
like
you say, Ash?
Sacrifice.
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 Deb, what do you think?
I think you only live once, motherfucker.
That's
Hells
my
yeah.
Deb.
Just
All right.
promise me when you have a home in the Kenku, you welcome my brethren there, so that we may live outside the tyranny of man, where we're hunted for fortune and everything else, so that my brethren are killed. Just promise me, Scree.
I promise you, I will be. I will make sure my Kenku are friend to Manticore.
Fuck yeah, motherfucker.
All right,
You ready to burn this bitch?
We doing this? Your fly speed, your movement is only like 50 feet, right? So we're not doing this turn.
But
we can get close. So let's move the.
we're
max
gonna
over
move
here.
up here, and I
Yeah.
can toss a tail spike at him, and you do what you need to do. You got any ranged attacks? You got guns or shit?
Yeah. I'm firing bad news.
All right, do it. And she's gonna toss a tail spike at him, which is not gonna hit,
7.
and
That's
he's gonna
not
hit
good.
bad news, and that will hit. No, hold on. The tail spike.
Bad
will
news
hit.
will not hit. Tail spike.
Dude, you are rolling terribly for bad news, and it's not my fault.
Is it? We're sure it's because I'm not. Proficiency doesn't come into the roll, right?
Proficiency is added to that. You did
I'm
not.
not proficient.
you-
That's what the thing is. I don't think I'm proficient with it.
No, but proficiency is added to the roll plus
Oh,
5.
So you've been
You
adding
rolled
5
a
and it still
2.
doesn't. Oh, it is.
Yes.
So it is proficient in there.
Yeah, the proficiency
Oh,
is
okay.
added in there.
Oh,
I'm
I see
looking
it.
at
I see it now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, where's
yeah,
the dex
yeah.
mod? Is the dex mod 2? No, the dex mod must be the 5, right?
Yeah, it's
That's
plus
what I'm
5.
saying.
Right, but so you add that with proficiency. So
You
that'd be
roll a
plus 10.
d20 plus 5, and what was his dex mod?
It's 5, right?
My dex modifier. Is,
Oh yeah, hold on. Let's go to his page. Hold on one sec. Let's do
5.
this.
My proficiency bonus is 5. My dex
He is
modifier-
perfect. I know I added his proficiency
Yes,
to
it's
this
5.
thing.
Yeah.
So it should be plus 10.
Hold on. Let's not do this before we get out of control here.
I don't have to be proficient in it. I'm not bitching. I just want to.
Well, yeah, you did roll a 2, so like a 12 still.
Yeah,
Why?
I know.
Why is it plus 5? Ugh. God damn it! D&D Beyond has failed me.
It's okay. It's a long shot. I'm
Yeah.
using a rifle to fire.
This is
at
your
a-
new attack. 20 hits with that. So,
Wait, it does?
Well, that works.
so yeah, 25 plus a 23 stealth attack. You're gonna do 45, 46, 47, 48 damage. Holy
take it.
shit! To the Ballure. Holy shit! That's the damage that we were looking for. Okay. Oh my god. $43 damage. Hey, you fire off your gun and it hits for 43 damage. You probably should have hit on the last turn, so I'll let you have a 25 bonus damage for that, because I fucked up. He's down to 126 damage.
Sweet.
Attendee, you just gotta tank one turn. If you can do
Take
that.
one turn.
Yeah.
If you can tank one turn, you'll do 50 points of damage, and everybody else will do a shitload of damage as well. So he's right. He can probably tank this fucking DC 17 thing that is way out of your league. I'm
Yeah,
just
you're
saying.
worried. You're worried.
I'm not worried. Y'all haven't even used your like resurrection items yet. Y'all, I'm not worried.
Who's-
Yeah.
Whose turn is it? Is it Attendee?
I'm absolutely last, so I believe it would be me.
It is Tendy, yes.
Sick.
Alright, so I'll swing with my sea axe. 25 to hit. I'm assuming that hits.
Where are you? Oh, you're next to him? Yeah, 25 will hit. Hold on. Ballure.
If a 20 hit, then a 25 will hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the start of Ballure's turns. Yeah. You're also going to take 10d. You're going to take 10 damage
For what?
for his fire aura as you hit him.
10.
Be right
Yeah.
back. I'm gonna grab some water.
Sweet. Yeah, so go ahead and hit him. So you
Nice,
hit him for
that's-
25, that hits. For 8 plus 7, plus 8 Divine Fury, so 16,
Plus 2.
17, 18,
25.
19, 20. So 25 damage, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alright, he's down to 101 damage, 101 life left.
Fuck him up again.
And he is mad.
That's attack 1.
Yeah.
Should I try hammering horns him off the ship? How big
He-
is he?
If you push him back in that direction, the actual distance is...
I can, because if I, unless it succeeds a saving throw, which he probably can, I can push him 10 feet away.
Hold on. Does that look like 10 feet to you?
It's 20 feet off this side, and then 20 feet
Yeah,
off this
if,
side.
if it's directly from the opposition, you can't push him all the way out the ship.
Gotcha. I guess I'll just keep us swinging.
Do
Right?
it.
I mean,
Yeah, do the sea axe. Make Bargoul proud.
It is a rough ass thing. By the way, you are now able to shift.
Oh,
16
yeah.
will not hit.
all right, then I guess that's it for me.
All right, it is now the Balur's turn. Tindy, you're gonna take. Tindy, you're gonna take 4 damage, and it's gonna make 2 attacks, one with his longsword and one with his whip. So,
Or
The
damage for fire.
yeah, it's fire damage. Yeah, for fire aura.
I'll use absorb elements. This reaction.
Yeah, so you'll take half that for 2 damage, and then you're gonna take 17. You'll take 26 plus 13 lightning, so you'll take 39 damage from the Balur.
How much of that is physical? Because that gets halved.
26 slashing damage.
So that's 13.
13, so you take 26 total.
And you know what's 26?
What?
It's 26. I'm down to 32 damage.
Nice, you did it. You stood there.
And I fought.
Sweet. Now he gets to use his whip attack, and he's gonna use his whip attack on Ashe.
Okay. Just
30 to hit. And you need to make a
yeah,
DC
that'll-
20 strength save.
Frank, there it is.
9. You're failed, and he's gonna grab you with his whip and pull you 25 feet towards him. So he's gonna pull you essentially adjacent to him. As he grabs you the whip by the neck and grabs you across the deck, and he's gonna do 14 plus 12 fire, so he's gonna do 24, 25, 26 damage to you.
Okay.
His mother, this is a big. You guys realize this stat block is like way out of your league, right?
So you said.
Yeah,
Jesus.
but we're the salty boys, bro.
I mean, I'm just saying, y'all consistently hit out of your league, and this is me finally like raising the league to affront what you guys actually hit at. So here we are.
Whose turn is it?
So that was his turn. It is now top of the order, and it will be, I believe, the first person that rolled, who rolled a 19, which is, I believe, you, Ashe.
Sweet. The Hound of Illummin's gonna be right beside him.
That's correct. It was never killed.
I'm just gonna cast a magic missile at level 5.
Show
Ah,
Tiki
that
by
sucks.
Naguri. Do us an ad.
How many missiles is that? It's 1d4 and
It's not gonna hit. None of
It's
that.
magic, it's magic missile.
I mean, sure, he can shield.
He has shield.
Balurs do, yeah.
Okay, sweet. If that's the case, then I'll back away.
Ballours are a mess, man. That's what I'm gonna take away from his stat block.
And then I'll
No,
convert
hold on. No, yeah, that hits. So 3 things
Well,
are...
he shielded though, so
He did not shield. He does not have that. I'm so sorry. I
sorry.
apologize. Yeah, I fucked up.
So then it's 10 plus. It's god. I hit. How many missiles is it?
3 missiles at 2 is 6.
Well, when you first cast my second level spell slot or higher, 1 more dart for each spell slot. So if that first is 3,
So you counted at 5th
then
level.
plus
Oh
5 more.
shit!
So it's 8.
Shit.
So it's 8 level. So it's 8 missiles, which is 16 damage.
16 damage,
Damn.
direct, no counter. Yeah.
That's it. Then I'll have the dog bite him.
Go ahead.
2. Does that hit?
I'll let it hit.
Nah. All right.
It ain't gonna matter in the long run because he's at 83 health.
7 damage. And then
Still at 83 health.
I convert a second level spell with sorcery points again. And
All
that'll be
right. Sweat. Next up in the order is Tindy. This is a 9 and an 8. I don't remember who, Tindy or Scree.
Scree goes before me.
I was a
Scree
9.
first.
Okay, Scree goes first. Go ahead.
Well, Deb, we got him. We got him on the run. I don't think you need to sacrifice yourself. I don't know. I'm gonna reload my weapon. That's all I can do this turn. The rest is up to you.
Reload. You have any bonus actions that you want to do? Deb is like, you want me to get
none that are
closer, or do you
useful.
want to toss a tail spike, or what do you want to do, brah?
Toss tail spike. We're close to killing him, right? Oh wait, actually, get close enough for me to cast Mage Hand with my bonus action.
What's
I
the
think I can do
distance?
that.
What's the
No,
distance?
I can't. Never mind. That doesn't work.
She's gonna get closer anyways, and she's gonna toss his tail spike at him.
Okay. That's it for me.
13 won't hit, so she tosses a tail spike. It doesn't hit. The other 2 kobolds are gonna toss a couple of javelins at him. Neither will hit. And they'll use their next turn to reload.
Oh, Deb, if you want, draw his fire away from my friends, and we can take the hit. I mean, you're my friend too, Deb. Sorry, that was callous.
It was really unpleasant, my friend. So Giovanni Sanguinum is gonna rush up on Venom, and he's gonna do a bunch of shit. He's going to grab Venom as he's trying to channel the spell. He's gonna make a multi-attack with 2 greatsword attacks. He's gonna do 19 hits, 9 damage, 11 does not hit for 11. And he's going to do an unarmed strike, which is 24, but DC 18 escape save. He's going to grip Venom, and he's going to make a bite attack. For 29 for a crit, and he's going to crit Venom as he starts to drain Venom's blood. And he's also going to lay a charm on for DC 17. You don't know if it succeeds or not. And he's also going to use a Children of the Night, which he's going to summon a bunch of shit.
What the fuck? This is shoot everything.
Well, there's 2 turns for
Edwin
him
is on
because I
their
forgot
side.
him. So he uses Children of the Night on the
Whoa.
second turn because I forgot that.
I was like, whoa, that's too many things.
Yeah, so he just did a bunch of damage to Venom, and he is currently charming and both sucking on Venom's blood as he grabs him and tries to drain him and turn him into a vampire slave. But he is an adult. Sorry, he is an ancient green dragon, so it's difficult to do that.
Probably help him.
I mean, we will, but we have other problems in front of us.
Yeah, you have literally the fucking, I don't know, reincarnation of the devil in your face. So it's like, it depends.
How much health does he have left?
The Ballour? Let's check, cause I don't even know, bro.
Gotta be under 100 by now.
Yeah, I think we're at, like-
he is, but like I think He's at 83.
Takeable.
I'm gonna die in like 2 turns.
I mean, so am I, dude.
The Balur,
Help!
the Balur, and again, remember you guys are in the past, so you can't trigger to go to the future.
What? We ain't bringing this thing with us.
You could and see if it gets killed by the future forces.
I don't think it would.
Why wouldn't it? It's a creature of evil, and in the future, it's all evil. It's
Well,
all
in
good
the
forces.
future, that's where Carmilla died, and like that's where all our friends died.
I mean, in the future, the Balur is going to attack Lady Sanguinum. No, sorry. In the future,
She's dead.
It's going to attack Lady Sejanus.
But also Giovanni's there, too.
Who will also attack Lady Sejanus.
Okay, so he's gonna give up attacking Venom to attack.
Is Giovanni on our side or not?
I'm
Giovanni just wants to attack the.
I'm
good
saying,
people.
yeah. Well, are you guys good in this greater scheme? Sorry.
Whose ethical compass are we talking about?
Us
Giovanni's?
nobodies would be small.
I'm gonna
peanuts
stop
compared to the people
commenting
they
because
know.
I'm giving away the game.
All right, so that means we're going back to the future, guys.
That does not mean that.
We could launch it whenever it's on our turn.
It
We
is
were going to
correct.
do that. We should have done it 2 or 3 turns ago. Right?
I agree. Yeah.
This is divine intervention.
Right.
All right. Well, if that's the case, who's up? I think I'm first on the initiative. If we're at the top of the initiative, so I'll disengage from the Valor as an action,
Mm-hmm. You got that?
and then I'll wait for the call to go back to the future.
What do you mean the call?
Whenever we say,
One
whenever we
of
have
us
to get to
has
80.
to tell Lord Venom.
Y'all have
I
to tell
say-
Venom when to go back to the
I say
future.
do
That's
it
what
now.
I said.
I say
the
do
call.
it now just because me and
Who's
Scree
calling
are,
if
like,
you're
at the
not
bottom
calling?
of
So
the,
Venom
Well,
has
y'all
a
have a
ready.
turn.
Venom has a ready to action. to
Oh,
go
I
back
see
to
what you're
the
saying.
future,
You want to
so
wait.
You can
do
call
the thing
whenever.
that- You want to do the thing where we each take an action for the end of the round before.
I say do it now since me and Scree are at the bottom of the turn list anyway.
Okay. So then
That
I'll
way-
say punch it.
Like, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of monsters between there
You guys.
and
And us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, I'll tell Venom. I'll move and then say, Venom, back to the future. Do it now.
As you do so, you guys are kicked back to the future as the Bangarang starts to completely crumble apart.
Oh, not the banger.
You guys are
such
sent
a
back
cool
to the
photo.
future as like you see that like the Balur has come onto the deck. Sorry, I apologize. These guys are gone.
They're dead, but I can't crop out the photo now.
Well, I'm going between two scenes. Sue me. You know, it is what it is, guys. If you want to fucking sue me over this shit, I don't give a shit. Now I'm working on it. You know what I mean? All right. Anyways, so he's cropping up the front of the thing, and the Bangarang is now gliding down as the whole front of the Bangarang has burned away as the Balura has succeeded up the ramp. He's now proceeding past Tenderloin, and the whole Balura, the whole front of the Bangarang is now gone in an ash pile as this intense, almost levels of like, what is it? It's almost levels of like intense. What is the flame that comes out of like white stone? Oh my god.
It's on the side of my face.
It's bright. It's phosphorescent. What is it?
No clue. Thermite?
White phosphorus. That's what it is. It almost goes off like white phosphorus in terms of like just brightly in your face as the whole front of the ship is in flames as this demonic creature proceeds down the front in the future. He looks around, but he's not even half aware that he's in the future. He's just proceeding down the ramp, burning everything up.
Bounded by, I believe, their threshold was at a normal level. Everyone else was super high. So
Yeah,
when you
have
see
to
that
wonder,
when you see that there's a 50% infection rate to vaccinated people, that number can be misleading because it doesn't necessarily mean that they are getting
Apologies if I transitioned down to. Oh, me. Alrighty.
So how many turns away from our destination? I think I have a count at 3. But
Yeah, that's correct. Oh,
Okay.
and let's also round out to see. Well, let's just see this then. 3 turns before you can do it, so you can
So
go
we're
before.
gonna get there before we can time hop again.
So this is the last
we're
jump.
here.
No, you're not. You're gonna. It's 4 rounds to get there, 3 rounds to time hop.
Oh, I thought it was. Okay, I thought I said
there
3
was
rounds.
3 rounds left.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's the exact
That's what my
same.
count said, but I was asking you.
Sorry, a reminder that you can't plunge the bangarang through the gate because it's just a solid mass of steel. You have to do it in the past. We talked about this.
Right, but like that's what I'm saying. I thought we're asking about the count of how many times we're at our destination. I asked you it was 3, and then you said you agree with it. So now you're saying it's at 4 turns away.
Sorry, it's 3. You can time hop right at the gate. How about that?
Okay, so it is 4 turns.
Correct.
Alright.
There was no
Sure.
one that I could afford it. Like none.
Yeah.
It was
Sorry, guys. Go ahead.
Double digits at least.
All right,
no, it's
Scree is at the top.
Right.
Scree is
What-
at the top.
What are you doing?
Roll new
Uh,
initiative.
Initiative.
Oh,
I'm going
shit.
first is what I'm doing, unless that is one of these legendary bitches rolls higher than me. Sorry, I don't know why I trotted that out, but we do still have the Valor, and now we have Lady Janice is on the horizon again, or who's this big gold dragon out here? Are they back? Did we skip them? Did I miss that?
No, we're doing this. You're mostly just out here for the summon variant, and there are griffins trailing you on ships, but they're not going to be able to beat you out here. So it's pretty much you in the Belor.
And the ruins of the once great Bangarang collapsing all around us.
Correct. It is gliding towards the ground now as you guys proceed.
Okay, we need to scramble the manticores and get you guys some rides, so that you just don't descend into fiery doom.
All right, so Scree's up first. What do you want to do, Scree?
But I guess I'll let y'all take care of that. So I will. I guess the Valor still needs to be taken out before he takes Tendi out.
That is correct, but you
so-
are. How do I
Where the
put
fuck did
this?
I go?
You are at the back. You are 110 feet from.
I'm not at the back.
No, she's in the middle.
Oh
It
shit!
shifted.
Sorry.
It shifted
Sorry,
when
sorry,
I
sorry,
got
it
it.
shifted.
I got it.
Dude, this is
We're
a
back
really
here.
hard thing to take
I
care
know,
of as a
I know.
DM. So please
Yeah.
don't bust my balls. I love you all.
No one's busting your balls, man.
We're just pointing him out.
I grabbed the wrong griffin.
Literally, the only person that busts my balls on a regular basis is you, Tendi. So I love you.
We have a problem. I think I accidentally somehow grouped all the manticores together. Oh, now they're not. Okay, I got it. I got this. There I am.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot that motherfucker again, I guess.
The Balor?
I mean, yeah,
The Balor. Sorry, that's the way to say it. Because
that is closer.
no,
I don't know if that-
we're only saying Balor for copyright issues because
Oh, we are?
Balrog is
Okay.
copyright.
Oh, okay.
Balrog is copyright to Tolkien canon. Even though we stole it.
Travel fast. And this needs another +5 for proficiency.
17.
To 12,
I'll make
5,
it a 17.
16, 17. That still won't hit his 19 AC.
Shit. Well, now I know how much it is. Deb, you want to do anything? You want to fire your tail?
Bitch, I'm gonna fire I'm gonna fire a tail spike at that gnome, bitch.
And point of order, I think it has been approximately 10 rounds since I fired up Mirror Image. So by
That's
the
correct.
1 minute of combat elapsed rules, or 1 minute duration, I think that is going to be the end of Mirror Image.
That is correct. Gain advantage.
Cool.
If you tell me something that is adverse to your characters, you gain advantage. That's the rules moving forward. because I did
So
not
good
give you
still
options to gain advantage on this turn. All right, that's Scree as far as I can tell, correct?
That's my turn unless I don't think we want to get any closer unless Deb wants to grapple him to death. Tendy, are you okay? How are you doing?
It's a new initiative. I'm low on HP, but
Tendy, it is your turn.
let's see, can I circle around like here and like disengage? Like circle around and disengage so I can back away from him and not take a opportunity attack.
Where are you going?
Yeah.
I don't see
Yeah,
you.
totally. It just takes your action.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that so I can run away. Let's see, give me there. My speed is 40. Blah, 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 blah.
Sorry,
Hide right by Ashe.
All right, yeah. Here we go. Sorry, this is the most confusing session of D&D we've ever played. There's a lot of back and forth between two different sessions with different initiative rolls. Yeah, what are you gonna do, Tenny?
Like I said, I disengaged to avoid an opportunity attack, and I moved by Ashe.
Sweet.
And I lose rage because I did not attack or take damage.
Burn before me, enemies of evil, for you will succumb and present the suffering by which we will feed the coming of the new world. Suck upon the solstice of my power!
Who's saying that?
Okay.
The Ballure.
Okay. Was he saying it to us?
Yes.
Okay.
That was Tendy, and now it is Scree, I believe.
My
No,
turn again?
Scree was first, right?
Yeah, I was first.
So it's Ashe.
Yeah, I don't really know what to do, honestly. I'm just gonna try it. So, I'm gonna try to use my turn to convince the Balor that the real enemy is behind him, and it's the dragon. So I'll say this. I'll say, "This is here, mighty foe. Your quarrel is not with us anymore. This is the times have changed. Look behind you. Look to the real enemy. See that your efforts are needed elsewhere."
What was your name again?
It's the Janus.
That
Or
is
Grimtooth.
Janus.
Yeah, it's the Janus.
Roll me, not deception, what is it?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Oh my gosh. Do I have
Roll with
inspiration?
it. Roll with advantage.
It's inspiration, that shit.
Not any better.
He turns around and looks over to where there's a three-headed dragon proceeding towards the ship. And he's going to proceed over to the dock, and they're going to begin fighting, which will destroy the front of the ship.
Oh no.
The ship, no.
Lady Sejanus will proceed to the dock on the far side as she flies around their epic battle.
Ashe is gonna move back 30 feet. And then convert a third level spell to sorcery points. That'll be a crash.
Okay?
Oh, and the dog, I guess, will attack Lady Sejanus since it was like right here.
Go ahead, hit it.
Does a 9 hit?
Does not fucking even remotely hit.
Alright, we tried. Tuna tried out there. That's it for Ashe.
Okay. She's gonna come around and she's gonna cast a spell original to her, Mass Disintegrate.
I would like to counterspell.
Okay, go ahead. What are you counterspelling at what level?
I'm gonna counterspell at 8th level.
You counterspell it.
Yeah, we're not gonna have anything with disintegrate.
You counterspell. I want to be clear here. She begins a spell that is unique to her that would disintegrate the entire Bangarang, and you counterspell it. That's her turn.
Yes.
You now have access. Tell him to warp. She is not attached to the ship. She is floating off of it.
But the dragon and those things.
The Ballure and the dragon are on the ship.
We got 2 more turns until we can actually teleport.
No, I'm saying you have access to teleport. It's been 2 turns.
Teleport or to time travel?
Time travel, sorry.
Oh, it has?
Jesus.
Okay.
Christ, this is getting complicated. Yes, you have that turn.
If that's the case, should we do it now? And
But no, those things are still on the ship. Arguably.
Also, Giovanni is supposed to be on the ship too.
Yeah, he is correct.
What's left of it?
Actually, yeah.
The ship is about half a ship now. That is accurate.
I could potentially try and tidal wave the Ballure and the dragon off the ship. Like the front of the ship is fucked to begin with.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Yeah, I think that'd be a good or a great idea.
Tidal wave has come in clutch before.
Yeah, remember when we should have used it instead of a wish spell?
Maybe.
It's up to you guys. What you want to do?
Well, it's whose turn is it?
Yeah, whose turn is this in the?
It's up to you guys. Hold on. Sorry.
Then Tenderloin go.
It is Tenderloin, right?
Then yeah, I'm gonna cast Tidal Wave to try and knock the Balrog and the
Put it in chat, please.
They need to make a DC 16 dexterity save.
DC 15. All right, cool. One save, one fail.
On a failed save, the creature takes 4d8 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't knocked prone.
All right.
Then spreads out within 30 feet of it and vanishes.
Lady Grimtooth is knocked off the boat. The Ballura is still on the boat.
Is the Ballure weak against the water since it's a fire thing?
That's a great idea. I don't know if it is or is not. Let's take a look. Nope. He is just condition immunities to poison, damage immunities to poison and fire, damage resistance, lightning, cold, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and non-magical attacks. He's Balrog. He's in-game boss. It is what it is.
Cool. Yeah. Still Tenderloin's turn.
Fuck, I mean, I wanted to knock them both out.
You got one out. You can run up and try to push the other one off.
That was my main action, correct?
Uh-huh. You cast the spell.
I can't use dash action now, so I can't try Pouring Rush.
You just have Deb try to push it if you can't reach it reach the 30 feet over there. Or 40 feet.
away am I? Because I can only move 40 feet.
Hey,
Should I
Stephanie,
Could I just run over there and like use a bonus action to shove him and try and push him off?
I think shoving's an action.
Shoving is an action.
But Dick, don't you have hammering horns as a bonus action? Or goring rush?
Goring rush is after I use a dash action.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I can't use a dash action.
Yeah, then let Deb push him then. She wants to sacrifice herself anyway.
Yeah. Let Deb do it. Definitely let Deb do it.
So Scree, it's your turn, I think, since we're all going together.
All right, where are we at? Did it work?
I got one of them off. Does it seem like the Balrog is gonna chase after it naturally? Possibly, like jump after it.
Oh yeah. I mean,
It does not seem like that.
So we definitely need that push it off.
Yeah.
Let's just give it a little encouragement. Shit, I just shot last turn, I think, right? Yeah, so I still need to reload this turn, actually.
Like you said, Deb
Deb,
wanted to sacrifice.
we need the sacrifice, Deb. We need it now more than ever.
Man. Did
She's
I shoot
like-
last turn? I think I did.
It was like, what you need, sweetie?
I mean, if she needles it, like it could potentially fall off.
Well, she doesn't have to go tumbling. Like with
Yeah,
I
things,
can
she just
live.
shove it.
I want you to embrace like your baddest self and get like as close to him as you can. You think to be threatening without actually coming within his reach, as far as you can tell, and shove
Scree?
one of those needles his way one more time while I reload this gun. How about that?
Scree? What do you want me to do here? You want to hop off and let me take him off the edge?
I want you to scare the shit out of him, Deb. I want you to approach him and growl at him and just like it is 3 a.m. at the diner that you work at, and there's just this drunk asshole that's coming in who you just don't want to deal with anymore. I want you to kick him the shit off this boat. That's what I want.
Honey bunny, I love you. There's only one way to deal with drunk assholes like this. And I love you. But I think you need to let me go so that I can go take care of this asshole for you.
If that's what you feel like you need to do, Deb, I wish you the best.
It's not that I feel need it. You need to tell me that it matters. I'm sorry, you gotta own up to that, right?
Of course,
Does
your
it matter?
sacrifice will matter. Yes, it matters. We gotta get there. We gotta save the fucking war. We have to raise the one dude that's ever gonna look out for any of us, including you, and you know that because you're here. With
You
your
think
other
that you think that really matters?
in the grand scheme of things, Deb, that's only you can say how much it matters compared to your own life. That's your decision.
You haven't decided yet, have you, Scree?
No, I mean, I'm willing to lose. to
Don't
Deb.
be a
It'll
bitch.
hard,
Own
but-
it.
To lose you, Deb.
We're here, we're dying for reasons we don't understand. I understand you, Scree. Own it. Is that how you feel? Are both you and me gonna die today for assholes and elements and bullshit that we don't understand?
I'm not gonna fucking die, Deb. No. But I'm willing to risk my life if that's what you're asking me. But I have no conception.
Well,
of
I am gonna
right
die
now.
if I tackle a goddamn Balrog off the side of your ship.
All right, well then I don't want you to do it if you're that certain you're gonna die.
You have a whole debate back here.
We need to get it off the ship, Scree.
Yeah, we need it off
But
the
I
ship.
can't control you. It's your choice. I mean, I know I can like technically control you because you're my mount, but like you've taken on this character and this literally smoker voice aspect that reminds me so much of like the waitresses of my youth that I want to respect your decision. Okay, that's
I feel
all I'm
like
saying.
she's pulling a Mr. B6. Let me die. Let me die.
Just give me a goddamn good reason, bitch. You can't even come up with one, can you?
You're gonna die anyway
You
someday? How about
sick
that?
son of a bitch!
Oh, this is like a 180.
She knocks you off her
Thank you.
ass and she throws you onto the deck. Scree, you're gonna take some damage. She's mad.
Is she
Why?
mad or is the fucking game master mad?
Take a
'Cause I feel like
D4 of damage, and she's gonna run and tackle the boar.
Okay, if that's how it had to be,
Yeah,
I guess that's how it had to be.
What are you talking about? You asked her to do it, and she did it.
Damage. Like, why she just throw flung Scree off like a piece of garbage?
Because
Okay,
he was an asshole. What do you want from her?
All right,
Was he?
I take-
He was
I
just
take-
nothing
want her
in
to
decision.
die.
He mattered. It's so hard
All right,
for
I'm
you,
so done
Ash.
with this. I'm so done with this. It's a D4 of damage, right, Jack?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take the fucking damage. Let's move the fuck on. Oh, I rolled 4d4.
Move the fuck on.
I rolled 4d4. That's not what I intended. Okay.
4. You
1d4,
take 4 damage.
I
Oh,
can
great.
take that. You know what hurts is my dignity, but I can handle it.
Deb tackles the thing.
I will not
The
use my
boar.
reaction to uncanny dodge it because I did not see this coming.
She tackles the balloon and knocks him off the deck at least a couple inches off.
Punch it. We need to go back out.
Let's fucking punch it! And he punches it into the future as you guys leave off.
In the past.
Correct.
So who came with us? Time to find out.
So it is just you, Chuck, and Scree as the preceding cast comes into play. And you see in the past that there is a huge thing. You guys cast, I'm just saying, essentially you guys wigwammed the Balur and the adult silver dragon, as well as the adult, what's his name? Oedipus Lot. You threw them all into the future and proceeded into the past to continue on as you guys proceeded. You guys are past everyone and you're proceeding towards the stronghold of Darkhold. You guys are seeing it. Half the ship has disintegrated. You guys are proceeding down towards this structure. You guys are going to crash.
That was the plan, right?
Yeah, that was the plan.
Are
Crash
we
into the
inside?
land site.
If we're inside the dome, that was the plan.
Yeah.
You are in the past, and you guys see proceeding hundreds and hundreds of Griffin riders down onto you, and you see from the allotted structure that there are thousands of people leading up to try to attack you.
Holy shit. Alright. Well, we were one turn away from our destination, or from the barrier. And if there's no enemies, are we next to where Bargoul died? Or as
Bargoul
we
did
see
not
Bargoul
die within range. That's the issue. You guys see that there's like the gate area where his ship took place.
Okay, so we are behind the barrier where we think the barrier would be in the future.
Correct. You guys have managed to go through where the dome was constructed. And you see that there are thousands of trebuchets hitting the back end of the ship. The whole ship is disintegrating as you plunge down into the core of Darkfall.
Yeah, let's ride it down and then jump out and featherfall. Oh, Scree! Tenderloin! To me! Come to me! We
You
need
guys
I
to
don't
jump-
better
the
fall. I
ship!
got my boots. I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
You guys
You're
jump
good.
up and you manage to plunge down as it crashes through the front door of Darkfall onto a half dozen goblins and orcs, and it crushes them solid. You guys are within the gate of Darkfall. Venom is going to scream to you. Well, Ben in Venom's voice. He's going to scream to you. Change it! Go to the future!
I thought the change the past doesn't affect the future.
We
It
just
doesn't
got here. What-
affect.
how many-
God damn it, you guys suck! And he's gonna trigger it himself, tossing you back into the past, where the dome has been constructed.
Wait, no,
We're in the past.
in the future,
Oh.
future, where the dome has been constructed over the top of where you are.
Nice. So now we are inside the dome in the future.
Or present.
We're present. Yes.
That is correct. And now you are in the dungeon of Darkfall, where we will return next week.
Woo. It's only like 12 rounds of combat.
That was
But really,
30.
it was
That
like
was 32
3.
rounds of combat.
Oh.
Well, then it's only like 16 because it's time travel, so they take twice as long, but if you subtract and then
Statistically,
divide by 4.
you got a counter here that says 32.
If that was 32 rounds, I drastically undercounted the when I was trying to measure for mirror image. I think.
All right. Well, that got a little out of control, but it was time travel, and next week we got a dungeon where you guys control the time travel. How about that?
Sick.
Crazy.
I
Why
am
would you
ready.
give us that much power?
All right. Thank you guys so much for visiting the Pen and Paper Pod. I love these guys. Are you guys ready? Because next week is it.
You mean
The
next
climax.
week is finale part 1?
Yeah, exactly.
Or really finale part 2 if we're being serious.
I bet it will be the finale. I honestly do think we have one more session.
Nice. All right.
Finale 3?
Did we level up?
Yeah, you're all 16.
Ah, let's go.
What do you want to ask, Tindy?
Oh, no. Nothing.
Yeah, I see you. Okay, anyways. Yeah, thank you for listening to the Pen and Paper Pod. I love these guys. We're almost done. 2 more sessions tops. And we're going to see the end of the Villains of Novera arc. Thank you for listening to the Pen and Paper Pod. There will be a different DM next season. I can just be a player. Thank Christ for that. I just want to be a player now. So done with you guys. I love you very much. I just want to be a player. Yeah! Y'all are not insulted by that, are you?
Of course not.
No.
I want to be like a bro player who's just down for whatever's going on. That's what I want to be. Just like the most down person I could be. Anyways, let's do it. For everyone here at the Pen and Paper Pod, by extension, the Tuscan Chat Media Network, thanks for listening.
If I take the Druid level, I can make Wild Shape better, and I can take the shape of everything I've seen of a challenge rating of 1 or lower.